in first edition Dungeons and Dragons, like we did before, you roll randomly for all your character stats, and sometimes you just get like a really shitty character, and then you kind of have to roll with it.
Yes.
Well, this system, Dungeon Crawl Classics, figured out a great way to take that, but also the comfort of modern games where you actually want to have a functional character by doing this character funnel, where you make 5 level 0 player characters who don't actually have class levels. They're literally just a name and a stat line. And then the one that survives becomes your character. And then they get their first class level. And what's nice is you all start with basically one item. So most of you won't even have weapons at the start. So you need to be very creative, otherwise you will all die. And as you die, and as you die, those items actually slowly compress, moving from all you different PCs. I think Loki's the only one on in the game.
Where'd you link it?
Just scroll up Skype.
It's just on Roll20 if you go in there.
Yeah, if you scroll up, the first thing that says Roll20 is the link.
Mm-hmm.
I gotcha.
It was right before you posted those unfortunate memes.
I gotcha. Okay.
There we go. All right, I'll just set this up. But yes, expect high fatality rates, and you must name each of these characters that you make. So maybe consider opening up a random name generator to make it easier on yourself, unless you're really inspired. And Richard, if you start naming everyone days of the week.
I have months to go fall back on. This is my first character, April. This one's May. This one's June. And there's August.
There's a lava lamp, chair, pile of weed.
Hey, quit taking the good ideas, shit.
There's Coke. There's Pepsi. There's RC.
I always like that site.
Behind the name is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually what I fall back on to when I need names, because you can actually filter it, because some of the names I need to come up with for like Legacy of Fire could be very Arabian themed.
Oh yeah, I remember looking at that afterwards and realizing that I had accidentally named Manfred, which was Victory Through Lies, which was pretty fitting. All right, so you guys all should have a macro, I believe I made available to you, called Make a PC.
I don't see it. No, there it is. Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah. So that will roll all your stat blocks, and then it'll also determine what your career is. I actually have a physical copy of the rulebook of this system, so it's really easy for me to figure out your stuff. So we'll just roll this up, and I'll do a brief explanation. So someone click that button. See what happens.
Okay, this is my first one. His name is Tinkles Von Buff.
All right.
5 strength. Good start for Von Buff.
Mm-hmm. He's quite lucky, though. All right. Occupation 80. Let me look. It's there because there's over 100 occupations here. All right. You are an orphan.
That's a job?
That's a job, just below noble.
Delicious, delicious orphan.
You start with a club and a rag doll.
Hey, I start with a weapon.
He's the only 45-year-old orphan that still walks around with his rag doll.
Oh, let me get your birth augur. That'll factor into the luck attribute, which we'll talk about in a second. Your birth augur is 21. This makes sense. Living through famine, you apply your luck bonus to your fortitude saving throws. This is a weirdly concise narrative.
I need to know who Fireborn is.
All right, occupation 9. He is a butcher. He starts with a cleaver, which functions as a hand axe, and a side of beef.
So weapon and lunch.
Oh yeah, and the extra item I need to flip to that as well. Yeah, so you're really starting with like 3 items. and assumed that you're not ass naked.
I assume. We do have Cope in the call.
hmm
Wait, what? Y'all
Oh my-
how do y'all know that I sit here and play naked?
Oh my god! I saw a clip from the show Doom Patrol that reminded me of Cope's character from the fucking superhero game that we did. There's a
That good,
character
huh?
whose superpower is that he can flex a muscle and he makes everyone else move that muscle, and he accidentally flexed the wrong muscle and he made an entire town orgasm at once. And it was an entire scene of it where they're like, wrong muscle. Oh,
No.
God.
all the sinks are turning on. Hold on, let me. I forgot to touch on what the extra items were for Richard. You also start with a vial of holy water. Don't know where the orphan got that. Kenneth
What?
the Butcher starts with a small sack.
Makes sense.
Cope, your character, your occupation.
Look, it's just cold in the dungeon.
Yeah. Your occupation, 18. You are a dock worker. You start with a staff and one late RPG book. Oh, I get that joke. It's funny.
Oh, get it.
Because the supply chain issues over COVID, people couldn't ship the RPG books overseas.
Oh,
You're a dock worker.
wow.
So you start with a book that you probably don't know how to read. I did not know that joke.
Wow.
That joke was in there. That's rough.
Oh wow, you don't get modifiers until you get to like 13 of a stat.
Yep, old school style. But ability damage is super common, so having a high modifier. Wow, the dock worker has 16 strength. I just realized.
Yeah, he
Good.
is swole.
hmm And your extra item is also a small sack.
Okay, do you
All
want
right.
Loki to roll his first character
Yep.
now?
Loki.
All right. This.
Oh, I was forgetting the birth augurs. I keep doing that because they're the least funny one. 87. You are a smuggler. You start with a sling and a waterproof sack. Lots of sacks, but that's fair because you're going to need to
That's
carry
what
stuff
you
out.
stuff up. You stuff that up your asshole to smuggle with.
And a 10-foot pole. So you have a staff and a 10-foot pole.
I
You're
got
gonna
all
go
the
to-
big sticks.
You're going to go to this cursed castle, and you've brought 2 sticks. Also, let me just get your birth augur real quick,
Fine.
so I was forgetting to do that.
You said my occupation was smuggler, or was that class?
Occupation. You're a level 0. You do not have a class yet.
Okay.
You'll get one if you live. Birth augur 23. Charmed house. You add your luck bonus, or you add your luck to your armor class, which it looks like you might have a luck penalty.
Mm,
So you might remove. You have a -1 to your armor class.
that's unfortunate.
That's
What's
the
the a 9 birth augur?
Your birth augur here is 9. So yeah, that is a pack hunter. Attack and damage rolls for level 0 starting weapon. So you were whatever that weapon that you started with as part of your class.
Staff.
You would add your luck bonus to that, which you also have a 9. Luck is a fun attribute in this game because it can either be a good thing or a bad thing because it's also added and subtracted from your results on a critical hit table. All right.
We ready for my next character?
If you are.
Yep, here we go. Lucky Larry Leopold.
All
Also
right. Birth augur. Wild child. It affects your speed. So if you got a +1, it's a +5 feet of movement. If you have a -1, it's a -5, and so on. So you're going to be, looks like 10 feet slower because you're very unlucky.
Oh, his name's ironic.
Yep. His occupation, 34. You're an elven forester. Congrats, you're an elf. You have a staff and 1 pound of herbs. That also means you have infrared vision, so you don't need a torch at sight, and iron burns you, because that's a thing that elves do in this game. Because you're more fey.
I have 10 feet less speed. I have a staff, a pound of herbs. What was my thing?
Oh, your extra item, right.
Not extra item 2, but also the I'm a wild child. What? Child of forest?
That was the wild child was what makes your speed slower.
Okay, and then you said I was an elf for some reason.
You're an elf because that's your class. You're an elven forester.
I didn't know we got classes yet.
Oh, sorry, not class. Your occupation. Wrong thing. Some of the occupations have elf or dwarf or halfling in front, and that'll determine what your race is. Other than
that's my occupation. But what is wild child then? My title?
That is your birth augur. That's what affected your speed.
Gotcha.
So where do I put the auger stuff, or how do I apply the?
I'm just gonna put in my title for now.
Let me see. Below your attributes, it said there's languages and then luck roll. You can just type it in there.
Oh, okay.
I didn't catch what a 17 was.
Yeah, 17. Yeah, sorry, I'm slipping on. I mean, thank God I have a physical book. Otherwise, this would be much slower in a PDF.
Yeah, and I still need my extra item too when you're done with them.
Yep. Lucky sign. You apply your luck bonus to all saving throws. That's what the 17 is. And your extra item is chalk, 1 piece. Is
that for me or for him?
That's for you.
Okay. Chalk. Huh. So I'm basically a druid with a staff, probably hollow, a pound of herbs, and some chalk. So I can draw when I have the snurb.
All right. So, Kenneth, you're pretty lucky. Your birth augur is... Augur 13, 7th Sun. That applies to spell checks, but you don't have spell casting abilities yet. So, hey, maybe if you live, you might make a pretty good wizard with that high intelligence. As for your occupation, herbalist. You start with a club and 1 pound of herbs. You probably know that.
How'd you think I got the club?
That Lucky
Selling
Leopold.
the herbs.
Yeah, you might know Lucky Leopold over there. That's my page where the extra items were. Spellcasting in this system is wild and I enjoy it, but we might not get to that because most level 0 characters can't spellcast. So, but extra item 19, rope 50 feet.
I just realized Lucky Leopold has 1 hit point. Oh, he's going to die first.
Oh, I want him to go the distance so bad. You see why this character funnel is very fun now. All right. So then I believe it is Cope's next character up to bat.
Let's do it.
Also, I haven't heard anyone else making names yet, so I'm looking forward to whatever you guys come up with.
I chose
right.
Loki, Gumbo, Richard, Cope, and Kenneth.
Oh,
Nice. I hope Cope dies.
I hope he sweeps some dirt.
Birth Augur, Pack Hunter, add it to attack and damage with the weapon that you guys part of your occupation.
I got that on both?
Yeah, apparently. Your occupation is Armorer. You start with a club in the form of a hammer and an iron helmet. The iron helmet does not affect AC, you just have an iron helmet.
It's the shape of a bull.
And your extra item is a chain, 10 feet.
Yeah, bitches.
Maybe you can attach that chain to the helmet and actually do something.
Attach it to Leopold so he can be useful too.
Probably gonna sell it and retire.
All right. Next up.
Loki's new second character.
Mm-hmm. All right. Birth Augur 18 Guardian Angel. It applies to saving throws exclusively to escape traps.
It applies. Like, does he get just like a luck bonus like everything else?
Yeah, it's all Augur is just determining what your luck does. Sorry if I did not make that clear.
Okay.
Because they compressed wisdom and charisma into personality, and luck is now kind of this wild and zany, like wild card attribute that applies to different things.
Gotcha.
And you can also intentionally damage your lone luck attribute to add a bonus to rolls. So you could like expend 2 points from your luck attribute to add 2 to a d20 roll, but then your luck is lower. So it also kind of doubles as hero point. It's actually kind of a fun idea.
Gotcha.
Your occupation, 40. Farmer.
It's the farmer who's in over his head.
You start with a pitchfork as a spear and a hen. You've just straight up got a chicken.
Yeah.
Don't count it before it hatches.
Does it count? Do I get shield AC for the chicken?
Nope. Let's see. It has 2 little asterisks. Let me see what that says. Why did the chicken cross the hallway? To check for traps.
That's a fair point.
It says, in all seriousness, if there's more than one farmer in the party, here's a d6 you can roll for what other animals they chose to bring on this adventure.
I hope I get it. I hope I get a cow.
That is one of the options.
It better be.
Oh, yep, that's the core rulebook right there. I actually got a PDF of it as well because when you buy a physical copy of the rulebook, they give you a code for a free PDF version because the company is cool. That's why.
I mean, it feels like at this point in time it should always be that way.
Standard. Yeah, it really should. And a lot of places are. I know that a lot of companies, if you pre-order a book, they just give you the PDF immediately for free, which is neato keen. Oh yeah, the extra item for the farmer. 16 oil, 1 flask.
All right.
Okay, here comes my third character, Butters Marjorie.
All right. Birth Augur, Pack Hunter. So it applies to your luck bonus, applies to your weapon, if any. Another 1 hit pointer. Nice.
Guys, that's like my second one.
He is a ditch digger. He starts with a shovel, functions as a staff, and 1 pound of fine dirt. It specifies here that it's fine dirt. And your extra item is a candle. Congratulations, guys. Your first light source going into this dungeon. Throw that flask of oil at it. Because I believe these sheets auto-calculate your bonuses, so you should see. Yeah, they do.
What was that?
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure these sheets auto-calculate your attribute bonuses if you input it.
Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm basically getting zeros across the board for every character, except for, weirdly enough, I have pretty decent stamina, but no hit points on any character.
Well, that's the genre.
Yeah,
it's
so
a
this is where
boat.
You're being a real dick right now, peasant trying to stab a skeleton with pitchforks from.
Yep.
So I think I might have missed my item from my first character. I got 10-foot pole and staff.
Let me scroll back up. First, Loki. The 17, I'm pretty sure that was the 10-foot pole.
Okay. So
it's 10-foot pole, and then because you were a smuggler, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got a staff, or you got a sling and a waterproof sack. Sorry. A sling and a waterproof sack. I can Loki's got the not Loki. Kenneth's got the PDF open, so he's got weapons in there too. I can tell you about it after we roll up all these characters.
Okay. I'm good.
Pretty much what you
Continue.
expect.
So we continue in rotation.
Mm-hmm. All right. Earth Augur 11. Fox is cunning. It applies to finding and disabling traps. His luck, that is. His occupation, 73. Locksmith. Wow, that actually works out. You start with a dagger and a set of fine tools. Also, you guys do notice that you are starting with copper, but that's none. Even if you rolled max, it's not enough copper to buy the cheapest item in the base section. So don't worry about spending anything. That's just listed there because as you die, it's presumed that the surviving PCs will loot your body, and that's what your starting gold is as a level 1 character. You ever wondered how your level 1 fighter started with 20 gold? This is how. He was the sole survivor, and the extra item is flask empty. So pretty sure this character that Kenneth just made here doesn't have a drinking problem. He has it all figured out.
Yeah, the problem's the amount of drink.
Mm-hmm. All right. And I believe it's Cope up next. That's how we've been doing this.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, he just won
Holy
the game.
shit.
Oh, damn.
This one's
I'm
name is
intrigued.
Thirstivus.
Mm,
We know who's going to be the main story protagonist of the bunch.
okay. He's going to die immediately. Just you wait. Birth Augur 25. Bountiful Harvest. It applies to your hit points for each level, including this one. So if you got a positive luck score, you add that to your hit point total, in addition to your stamina. If you guys
I think
have
a 12 is still 0, though.
Yes, but if you have a positive stamina modifier on any of these, that also gets added to your hit points.
Oh, good.
He's-
So
if
some of
I
my
can
characters don't have
burn-
1 hit point.
So your occupation with a perfect 100 is a woodcutter. You start with a hand axe and a bundle of wood.
Hmm.
And your extra item is rope, 50 feet.
Nice.
You may not have intended to play a ranger, but it looks like you're playing a ranger.
Yeah, he's good at everything except for strength, ironically, for a woodcutter.
Well, he figures out ways for the wood to cut itself.
That's where the intelligence comes in.
Mm.
It's the only woodcutter for miles with a guillotine.
All right, Loki. All right.
Oh, that luck and perception.
Mm-hmm.
Personality, sorry, not perception.
Birth Augur. Resistance to temptation. It applies to willpower saving throws. So you're not very resistant to temptation, apparently.
Holy crap.
Because
you're
your
not.
personality is low and your luck is even worse, my friend. It's all penalty.
That's my
Man.
occupation.
Your occupation at 93. You're a trapper. You have a sling, a badger pelt, and your extra item is a candle. And you're lucky there's no succubus or anything in this short dungeon. Otherwise, just you'd open up the door and you would already be gone.
Right.
2 candles.
Well,
That's the important part.
time for PC number 4, Chill McSwag.
That's how you do it. Man, this is a very kooky town you're all from. Because literally, the consensus here is you're in a small hamlet. There's a spooky haunted castle on that has recently become infested, and people from your town have been going missing. So you've literally angry mobbed up to go storm the castle. All right, Birth Augur 27. Unholy House. It applies to corruption rolls, which is only a thing if you're a wizard. So don't worry about that too much yet.
Listen, man. Some of the shit Chill McSwag has to do might be considered unnecessary and a little bit, negative in the eyes of the church. Be cool, man.
You are a dwarven apothecary. You have a staff and a steel vial. And your
You're
speed
all
is
the sacrifice I'm willing to
and
make.
you're a speed 25 with infrared vision or thermo
What
vision.
did you say my items were?
A staff and a steel vial, so you can put liquids in there and it won't shatter. And your extra item is a grappling hook, no rope, just the hook. So, buddy up.
And I think this is my poorest character so far. Also, my healthiest character. God damn.
Hey,
5 hit points.
Dwarven Fortitude. Birth Augur 16, survived the plague. It applies to any magical healing you affect. Your luck score does. Either if you are a cleric, if you put it on someone else, or if it's applied to you as well. Okay. Occupation 39. Farmer. You start with a pitchfork and roll me an extra d6. The pitchfork functions as a spear, by the way. 1. You start with a sheep. And your extra item is...
Wait, did you just say he starts with a sheep?
Yep, a crowbar.
He's the Scottish farmer.
Yeah, man. He brought it to
There's
this
gonna
castle.
be a lot of girlfriend jokes.
I came to overthrow this castle, and I brought me wife.
Someone else brought a chicken.
Oh God.
Oh, Bagok indeed.
This is why I described it as you guys angry mobbing up to go storm the castle, because you're not equipped for this at all. All right. Next up, Cope.
Already me again. Excellent.
Mhm.
Here we go. Boom.
Birth Augur 23. Charmed House. If you have a positive luck bonus, it adds to your armor class. Or if it's a negative one, it's deducted. 58 on the profession. You're a halfling glove maker.
Oh,
make-
that's terrible. Do I
you
only
have-
make halfling sized gloves?
You might make it for other
settlement.
that you might make it for other people. That's up to you. You start with a dagger and 4 pairs of gloves. This tickles me. 13 and a chain, 10 feet long.
Hey, we got something to use with the grappling hook now.
A couple of you have rope.
I also get 2 weapon fighting.
I don't think we get to be any class stuff yet.
No, that's level
Improvision.
1. That's level
Little-
1. You're level 0.
You don't get it from halfling?
Nope. All you get from halfling is the fact that you only move 20 feet at a time.
It's actually a penalty right now.
You need to survive this to get any of that stuff.
20 feet. Well, luckily he's my 4th character, so
Mhm.
we'll see.
You got that woodcutter pro tag to try to get to the end of this thing.
That's why you blow your load on the other characters and let them die first, and you send him in last.
You joke, but that's literally the strat.
Yeah, but then you might wind up getting all the way through with the worst character, and that's even more hilarious.
Oh yeah, they have to live with it. All right, and Loki.
All right. I did some renaming, so let me see. This is our 4th character.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what this does.
All right. Birth Augur 12. 4-leaf clover. It applies. Your luck bonus applies only to find secret doors. Your occupation 52. You are a grave digger. You start with a shovel, which functions as a staff, and you have a trowel.
A trowel?
A trowel.
What
And
the
you're
hell is
somebody's
that
brand.
grave digging?
Hey, congratulations, guys. The gravedigger has flint and steel, so you can actually light those candles.
That would be hard.
And that was his extra item? The flint and
That
steel?
was his extra item, yeah.
Okay, here's my last character, Randy Giles.
Come on,
Oh
Randy.
shit, Randy Giles.
Randy's jacked.
Randy's
jacked.
They don't call him desperate for a shag, Giles.
Your birth augur, the Raging Storm. It applies to your luck bonus applies to spell damage. So, judging by your low intelligence and your
I'm
low
not
luck,
gonna be a spellcaster.
not going to be a spellcaster.
In my occupation.
Your occupation, 66. I'm sensing a theme with Richard's people. Herbalist.
Out of curiosity, what is 69? You can just tell us.
Hunter.
Okay. I just want to know if we're going to go full cheese with that or not.
Yep. No, herbalist is you start with a club. You ready for this? You're going to be shocked. 1 pound of herbs. And your extra item, thieves' tools.
Randy's been breaking into some places for some ne'er-do-well behavior.
How do you think you got the herb?
Schnurb.
Also, I have decent hit points, but I lose some because my stamina is just not equipped for this.
Yep.
Listen, I just get the women through the door, okay?
Oh, is that what personality is? Like charisma?
It's charisma plus wisdom, essentially.
Excuse me.
23, charmed house, so that your luck bonus applies to your AC. Occupation. Mercenary. You ready for this?
Oh.
You start with a longsword and hide armor.
Dude,
he's
just send that guy in.
He's the one dude who actually knows what the fuck is going on.
Well,
No,
with
with
7
his
strength.
stats, he's an older one, so he has to die.
Yeah.
So Cope's protagonist character can get the gear he needs to survive this.
And he
Oh,
also
especially with
brought
that
a 10
personality.
He
Oh,
also
is
brought a
grizzled
10-foot pole.
There you go.
Look at that.
Sit in his first crazy house. What is the use of the 10-foot pole? This was before my time, but isn't it like you're just supposed to walk with it in front of you and touch everything in case it's a trap?
Pretty much.
I imagine it functions similar to how people use canes for when they're blind.
Mm-hmm.
Just, you're using it for traps instead of, things you can't see. You're looking for things you can't see.
Yeah. Just kind of
Alright.
touch it in front of you. Tap, tap, tap. Put a tennis ball on the end so it slides really good.
Cope, your last one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're all going to want to see this.
Yeah, that's a thing to see.
That
Well,
was terrible.
all
All right, we better not get all the way to Fig Newton because he sucks.
your augur, your luck bonus applies to your armor class. Your occupation, 55. You are a halfling chicken butcher.
Cope has the best characters.
You start with a hand axe. You start with a hand axe and 5 pounds of chicken meat.
He's going to be the one to feed the party.
Hey, this actually fits. Your extra item, rations. 1 extra
Nice.
day. So you just showed up to cater this thing.
Hey guys,
I
with
got
my
the fried
4
chicken.
agility, this is the first time I've
You know,
ever
I
actually
brutalize
fought
the
one of
chickens,
my
but I really
chickens.
dream of being a chef.
Yeah, he brutalizes the chicken, doesn't butcher them. I don't kill them. I just kick the shit out of them. Because I believe it's less cruel to kill a chicken if it wishes it were dead. Up,
That
cast
was really
typing.
bad story.
All right. Last character, Loki. Your birth augur. Bird song. You know an additional number of languages equal to your luck bonus. So none. Fuck you.
He doesn't lose language. He's
I don't
at
think
a net 0.
Occupation 34. You are an elven forester. You start with a staff and 1 pound of herbs.
Okay.
All the herbs.
I feel like we're not rioting. We just got high and wandered over here. Because a lot of us have a lot of herbs.
Your extra item?
Holy shit! I think we have
Chain,
3 pounds, or no? I think we
chain,
have 5
10 feet.
pounds of herbs.
Is that 10 feet of chain?
Yep.
All right.
So Richard's fifth character is just going to be a drug dealer. He's going to have like 17
I already told
pounds
my
of herb.
No, remember I rolled Randy Giles, and he has a lot of personality and strength. He's the pimp.
There you go. He can get you anything you need.
All right. So,
Laura's over here being like, "Fucking Randy Giles, you son of a bitch."
all right. So, you guys should be on the same screen as I am here. I know those all say NPC, but that's because I was just using tokens I already had. Guys should all be able to move and edit those. So go ahead and just start claiming some tokens and putting your names on them. They should display the nameplates, so that you know what you're doing. Given the mortality rate that this dungeon will undeniably have, it is not worth finding unique pictures for everyone.
All right. I guess I'll be the 5 NPCs that didn't get moved.
Need to be faster.
Every single one I reached for got moved. Excellent.
Let me see what's a good starting one.
Gamma?
Yep.
Can you see the name when I put the name in? Because I can't see anything on my end.
I can see it. Could you guys see the names? I should have made those visible for
I see
everyone.
it on some of them.
I can see
Okay.
it.
Yeah, it's gonna need a reload.
A few of them didn't move or didn't give me a thing when I floated over them. Like 2 of the ones left for Cope.
Yeah, this one isn't displaying the name for me.
Yeah,
I can see.
one of
I
them
can see all. Every time you guys add a name to it, I just instantly see it.
This
I'm
one
gonna
is
just reload and
one
see if
that
that's
I
the
can
issue.
see. Yeah, I'll give that a shot.
Because Roll20 has been like that lately. Like your own health bar is not updating, but everyone else's are. Okay, there
Okay,
it goes.
yep, that got it back.
See, it's fun to me to look at these character names and try to guess whose they are. It's really easy with Richard.
Listen, man, it's a one shot.
No, I get
Lay
you.
off my back.
Lucky Leopold, Tinkles, Butters, Chill, Randy.
If you notice, there's a strong South Park theme going on.
Yeah, no, I got that. I like how Lucky is your least lucky.
I know.
It's
I
ironic.
knew as soon as I named him Lucky that was going to happen, and I'm here for it. He's going to be my first one, and if he does live through all the way through, I am using the fuck out of him. I don't care.
Okay, when everyone's all set up with their tokens, just let me know and I'll do the intro read.
I'm ready.
Just entering health, so if you want, go for it.
Might not be super necessary, I'll let you know.
Yeah,
Imagine
we're
they
pretty
get
much
hit by a
one-hit
stiff
wonders.
freeze. Yeah. I was just doing it for
5
my-
hit point guy might make it for 2 hits.
I have 2 5 hit point guys. I'm here sitting pretty. Gonna die in 1 hit.
Okay. Just
Apparently, armor has fumble dice.
yes, that is something I love. Oh yeah, sorry, I totally forgot. You guys have weapons and equipment, and I never gave you guys the stats for those.
I've been
Only
looking for-
Only Kenneth has armor with his leather armor. Basically, what the fumble dice is that if you roll a natural 1, that's a critical fail. You automatically miss, and then we roll on the fumble table. and you use the fumble die. So the heavier armor you're wearing, the bigger the fuck up. Because if you're unarmored, it's just a D4, but leather armor is a D8. And you understand what an armor check penalty is. That's Pathfinder shit.
Mm.
All right, so weapons for people. I remember a lot of people had a spear or pitchfork or their equivalent. That does a D8. If you have a club, that does a D4.
Do you minus your strength with weapons?
Yes.
Like damage and a hit, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, Tinkle's just sitting there with an awesome 1d4 -2. I can heal people with my club.
If you've got a dagger, where is that? Oh, there we go. A dagger does a D4, and it can be thrown at 10 feet, 20 feet, or 30 feet. The different range increments affect its attack roll. We don't need to get into that at the moment.
What does the staff do?
The staff, thank you.
1d4.
D4. And if you have a sling, that does a D4 with ranges of 40, 80, and 160. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I forgot when you said I got a shovel as the ditch digger. What does that count as?
A staff.
Okay.
Also, for a note on the sling and the dagger, if you throw it, it applies your strength modifier to damage if you are within close range, which is the first range. That's good to know. Oh yeah, and I think Kenneth's character got a longsword, which does D8. If there's any... Oh yeah, also I think there was a hand axe. That's a D6, and it can be thrown at 10, 20, and 30. If there's anything else I missed, we can address it as it comes up.
And you said the staff's only a 1d4.
Correct.
You said a pitchfork / spear is D8.
Is it D8? Yeah.
Right.
One of the better weapons.
Should have had a d8.
All right, when you guys are ready, I'll read the little thing out of this pre-written adventure I'm using.
I'm good.
All right. Okay. You stand before the ruined keep, which squats atop a low, craggy hill. Its walls toppled with stone and massive granite blocks, hinting at forgotten battles and the clash of mighty armies. Now, the ruins seem host only to creeping vines and the foul miasma that drifts down from the keep. The air is overrun with pestilence. Fat flies bite at you incessantly, and clouds of small black insects choke you with every breath. The long abandoned land is strangled with thorny vines that drape from sickly trees and hang from the ruined walls. There is an odor of rot and decay, as if the hill itself were decomposing from within. The sight gives you pause. A ragged banner depicting a crimson skull on a black field stands atop the high ruined walls. Whatever lurks within has terrorized you and your village for too long. You turn to your companions and ready your meager weapons. The time for retribution has come. That would be a trick on dry land.
Oh, geez, fellers.
Yes, let's just do a quick roll call, and then I'll roll to see what rumors each of your groups of people know.
All right, I could go first.
Hmm.
We've got leading the way of Alan Extra, followed by Beckrun Character, followed by Cam Raman, then Dyer Rictor, then FX Artiste.
And what are their occupations?
Alan Extra is a smuggler.
Mhm.
Beckrun character is a farmer.
Yep.
Cam Raman is a trapper. Dyer Richter is a grave digger. And FX Artiste is an elven forester.
I see.
Hmm.
Richard, let's go with you.
Great.
Did you just basically name a camera crew or like a
Pretty
movie
much.
crew? Effects artist, cameraman.
You. To the south, we have Lucky Larry Leopold, the Wild Child Elven Forester.
Mhm.
We have Randy Giles, the Raging Storm Herbalist. We have Butters Marjorie, Pack Hunter Ditch Digger. We have Chill McSwag. He's an unholy housed dwarven apothecary.
The first part is just your birth auger, but it is making it funny.
And then we have Tinkles Von Buff, who is an orphan, and I didn't write down what his auger was.
Nobody cares.
What was let's see, the auger was 21. I don't even remember what that was.
Let me see.
For Tinkles.
He was an orphan, so who cares?
21. Lived through famine. Luck bonus applies to fortitude saving throws.
Gotcha.
I hope that actually saves him and the rest of the party dies at some point.
Kenneth, now you.
Well, gathered behind Old Man Luther, the ex-mercenary. Gathered Kevin Lentz, the town butcher. Cornelia Nicholas, one of apparently like 6 dozen herbalists this town has.
We have a particular set of skills.
Drunk old Ben, the locksmith. And Erlinger Rejo, the farmer, what everyone thinks fucks his sheep, apparently.
Listen, you can't be a sheep farmer without those rumors spreading. It's the rules.
Sheep fucker!
It's not helped by the fact he brought a sheep to the raid.
Yeah.
And keeps fucking it, apparently.
Keeps referring to it as honey.
I don't know why everyone keeps thinking I fuck the sheep. It's the cows I'm after.
Seen the udders on those things?
Oh,
All right,
utterly
Cope.
terrible. All right, Festivus first flag, the dock worker, strongest man in town, 16 strength.
Mm.
Samantha's second flag, the armorer. Sir Thirstivus third flag, the main character, is the woodcutter with the 17 intelligence, 16 personality. Then Fock fourth flag is a halfling glove maker who just realized that she's only made gloves for halflings.
On the walk here, specifically.
Yeah, and there are no halflings. Except for Fig Newton fifth flag, who is a halfling chicken butcher in a town that only raises herbs.
The sweet irony is that they all have flag-based names, but there's no blood relation.
No, because names are completely different. This is first flag, and she's from the family second flag.
All right, so there are four
18.
rumors you guys heard about this keep, even before you decided to come here. Two of them that you guys have heard independently is the same, is that there is a great treasure vault of a lost dynasty that remains hidden beneath the keep. Another rumor that you have heard is beware the well. It swallows many a poor soul. It's the only one that you've heard. And finally, look for weather in the keep's sole remaining tower. A wealth of gold is hidden there. That's the other rumor that you've heard. So standing before you, you see the wretched keep I had described before. Most of it is crumbling with only a single tower reaching up in the sky. Where your tokens are laid out is the main road up to its gate. A deep crevasse there with just rotting loose boards laid over as a makeshift bridge leading up to its open portcullis. Now, there are another 2 ways in if you wished. There is to the northwest explicitly, one of its side walls is crumbling. You could have taken an alternate route around to try to scramble over the rubble rather than attempting to go through the gate. Or there is a massive yearning sinkhole on the northeast side of the keep that you could have tried to skirt around as well. Now, there are 20 of you, so if you wish to try multiple paths, you can, or you can stick together. I will not tell you one way or another.
So you said the northwest there was a crumbling wall, northeast there was a pit we could try to skirt around, and then there's the main gate.
Oh, here we go. I actually just realized that past version of me created a crude map to show you guys. Here we go. Woo!
Yeah,
should-
crude map.
Okay.
You're at the south little arrow there.
What are these brown marks?
Bridge.
That would be the
How
wooden
did
planks
bridge-
of the little bridge to the main gate.
Something about the crumbling wall appeals to me.
Which one of you?
Exactly, says Alan Extra.
Let's see. Well, clearly, my characters of Giles, Tinkles, and Lucky all think they should go around the sinkhole and go around there.
Okay.
Chilvic Swag is of the opinion we should just walk through the fucking front door.
We can always group our characters into which way they want to go.
Whatever works
So
for you.
wait, do all 5 of your characters walk together?
They don't have to. There's no reason why they can't split up between the different routes.
So we're playing all 5 at the same time.
Yes, let's try to keep it just for the sake of simplicity around this tree for right now.
Okay. Yeah, so these 2 are of the opinion of going through the front door. These 3 are going to want to go around
Front doors
the
down
building.
here.
That's where I'm putting it.
Okay.
Alan,
Putting a dot on mine just so that
Yeah, smart.
I know which
Yeah.
are which.
I'll be a purple dot.
Yep, whatever works for you guys. That system wise, I got everything else to control. Meat grinder, meat grinder, meat grinder. And remember, guys, despite the fact that we actually do have a combat map to explore this time, this is definitely very much the thought process of like first edition D&D that we did before, where it's going to be a lot more improvisation and describing things, so that way you can know how to succeed without having to roll. So just keep that in mind.
all right, so
A third option was the pit, in case you were wondering, or the sinkhole.
The pit.
Pit of despair.
Beckman wants the door, and these 2 will take the wall.
How deep is this ravine? I mean, it doesn't look too deep on the map. But,
Let me see here.
I mean, obviously, with half of us only have like 1 hit point, any fall could be dangerous. But
Yeah.
They don't call me Lucky for nothing. Boo, 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 boo. Dead.
I believe it says here 20 feet.
All right, so who's going through the rubble?
So far, it has 2 people going there.
And that's Butters and Chill.
No, Butters and Chill are going through the front door. The rubble is to the left of the front door. Like, further left, obviously, but... Because, yeah, there's going through the front door. There's going to through the crumbling bits of the wall to the back left.
All right, so which
And
2
then-
are going through there? Through the
Those 2 right there with the blue dot.
Yeah.
Dire and Effects or
Yes.
Crumbly Wall. Right.
Also,
some
look, you're just casually making 2 characters named Effects. One of them just has an at the end.
What are Butters and Chill doing?
Going through the front door.
Yeah.
Chill McSwag isn't no punk ass bitch. He's just gonna go walk up to the front door and be like, "Sup, fuckers." I'm Chill McFucking Swag.
This group down here is going through the sinkhole. Why do we have so many people going in the sinkhole?
I ask myself that question every day.
Well, I mean, I had all my herbalists go through the sinkhole because you know they're used to working with bowls.
Mm.
Okay, I didn't know how you were going to take that, but I can accept that answer.
Listen, we're pretty sure we hid some other pounds of weed over there, and we're just gonna go over there and check. Okay? I don't have a problem. You have a problem. Shut up.
All right. So these are final groupings.
Looks like it.
All right. So you will have all separated and taken different paths, arriving at your various points of egress around the exact same time. So all these events I'm about to describe are happening simultaneously. We're just going to go through it one at a time rather than ping-pong between them. So just give me a second here to read the adventure because I haven't memorized it verbatim.
While you're reading it, I'm going to be back in like 2 minutes. I just need to get some fresh water.
Yeah, sure, no problem. All right. So I'm going to set to go when he comes back. This will be interesting. I guess I should read one of the other sections while I'm waiting. It's always the problem when you're using pre-mades versus your own thing. But this should be enjoyably bloody.
Not that it'll matter too much, but apparently that lucky roll thing is literally just whatever your starting luck is.
Yeah, because it's locked in. Yeah, the bonus die actually doesn't change as much. It's interesting. It's a really nice system. The spell casting is suitably zany, and I enjoy it. This is I enjoyed the old school essentials, which was the first edition retroclone we were doing before, but probably this would make a better campaign.
Well, you have a better chance of having a character that might actually survive past like level 1.
All right, so now that you're back, we will go with the Sinkhole crew. Let me. Sorry, I scrolled up through the PDF. There we go. So, I will read the description here. A yawning sinkhole has devoured nearly a third of the courtyard, causing the tower and the walls to collapse and plunge down into the depths. Mist bellows up from the sinkhole, obscuring sight. Tortured faces and writhing forms appear briefly in the mist above your heads, only to dissolve back into nothingness as quickly as they appeared.
Oh, shit. I'm going back through the front door.
I don't know. I think this is a lucky place to be.
Yeah, you're a good 20 feet away from the sinkhole, I'll say right now. I'm not going to move your tokens over there until you cross to the other side.
Can Alan kind of pick up a rock or something on the way and just kind of toss it into the mist?
Yeah. It whooshes through the mist, and then you don't hear it hit the bottom or anything.
Don't disturb the mist.
I tried to hit it, but I missed.
Something I love about not just this adventure, but the system is they tried really hard to make it less Tolkien fantasy and much more pulpy, like Conan the Barbarian stuff, and it's kind of working for me, I'll be honest. So yeah, you threw a normal-sized rock through the mist, and it just whooshed as if it was just mist.
See, it's not that bad. We're fine.
Would anyone like any gloves? Could be
Should have
damp in
used
there.
the extra large rock.
Fig Newton takes a halfling set of gloves from Fock, the halfling.
Here's a question. At what point does a jumbo rock become a fun-sized boulder?
What's the plan here, gang?
I think Ellen's gonna lead the way. Undeterred by, actually, yeah, Ellen will lead the way. Undeterred by the mist that was unaffected by the rock.
As you're
Alan's not afraid.
is anyone following him, or is it just Alan moving forward right now?
Oh yeah, Fock and Fig are going down
Lucky's going to
there.
go next to him and be like, "Don't worry, Luck's on your side."
So as you guys are approaching the sinkhole, you're about 15 feet away now. You all kind of get this eerie premonition-like feeling that the earth is hollow beneath you, almost like you're walking on a frozen lake.
At this point, Alan will probably take out the 10-foot pole and start poking at the ground ahead of him.
Mm-hmm.
Just to see if if weight causes it to give way.
The ground is soft, and around 5 feet from the edge of the sinkhole, the stick goes into the ground, and it causes the lip of the sinkhole to crumble inward and fall down.
Okay.
So this probably isn't a good direction to go.
How wide is the lip around to the?
I would say about 2.5 feet at its widest. As you're going to need to be skirting like up against the sides of the wall of the keep to get around it. You don't see any like monsters or anything here. None of those fluttering banners. So whatever's been kidnapping people from your village, because as a reminder, that's your motivation here. Nothing of it at the moment.
Yeah, if everyone else hesitates, Lucky will go.
All right, so Lucky's moving forward. What's everyone else doing?
Lucky's like, listen, I got to be 90 without having any ill effects. I doubt this little walk across this bridge thing is going to hurt me.
Cam will be right behind you. Like, that sounds good enough to me.
Oh, that
keep in mind, Cam also has the 5 luck. So.
Yep. I was just saying that reminds me of my favorite quotes from an actual play show that I was listening to some people. As the guy was playing like a really like Victorian rich guy as a player character, and his response was to something is like, "Nothing's bad has ever happened to me my entire life. I don't see why it would start now." All right, so it is Lucky and who?
Cam.
Anyone else?
Yeah, Fig and Fock are down in the fog.
All right. So as you guys approach the lip, I need everyone who is doing that to roll me a reflex saving throw to grab to the edge as the ground beneath you crumbles in.
Is there an easy way to do that on these?
Click reflex. It should just roll it for you, shouldn't it?
I don't think the name clicks it. It's the box with the mod under it.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, there should be a little roll.
I think do I need to click the character?
Oh, no, you click. Okay, that's right. You click, it says mod.
Yeah, I clicked that before and it didn't work, but then it all of a sudden did, so I don't know how it worked that.
That's not working for me.
Yeah, okay, then I guess we might just have to do it manually. Add it now.
To 2 boxes to the right of where it says reflexes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's working.
Yeah, you can just do it manually too. Oh damn. Lucky. Man, I got some luck on that roll.
All right, so and that's everyone, right?
Yeah.
I might need you to remind me what my luck thing was. I got a 22 on it, 22? And he's on with -2 luck.
I'm pretty sure that doesn't apply to your reflex, but let me see here. Oh man, I think I told you guys before, but if nothing else, I would highly recommend you buy this book just for like the old school D&D art on it. It's absolutely fantastic. I would put this shit on my walls. You said 22?
Yeah.
Resist temptation. It only applies to your willpower saving.
Okay.
All right. So, first off, what was your character's name, Loki? The one that got natural 20?
Cam.
You feel the ground give way underneath you, and you manage to scamper back on the damp grass and flatten yourself up against the more solid stone bricks of the keep wall, and you get a solid footing. You are actually fine. Fig Newton, you fully fall into the pit, and you just manage to reach back in time to grab one hand onto the lip of the sinkhole. Your feet are fully dangling into the abyss. Lucky and Fack, you fall into the darkness of the pit, and you are never seen again. Those characters are dead.
Lucky.
Fig Newton was able to jump back, holding all of his chicken meat in one hand, grabbing with the other hand with his 4 agility.
So here's the thing. You are going to need to perform a strength check to pull yourself up from the lip of this. Otherwise, you may still fall in.
Fig is.
Yes. The natural 20 guy is fine. If someone wishes to put themselves at risk to get closer and help.
How far away from the
I would help, but I'm
main portion is he?
You who are clinging to the wall, you are, I would say, about 4 feet away from him.
What about the others that didn't go that way?
They are still a good, like 10 feet off. Back from where you first discovered the 10-foot pole edge of the pit was dangerous.
Does anybody have rope? Alan's asking the others that are around that aren't on the ledge.
I have 2 pounds of herbs between my 2 characters.
Pelt him with the herb.
Facts. Fig's, wait, did Fig die or did Fack?
Oh, sorry, no, Fig didn't die. Or it was Fack that died. You had 2 very similar named characters. It was Fack that died. The one that rolled, I was a
10.
13 or under. So.
I feel like the person on your team would have the rope is the one that fell in. I don't know. I know I was one of the 2 people with rope.
No, Fack was the glove maker. She had a dagger, 4 pairs of gloves. Well, 3 because she gave 1 to Fig. And a 10-foot long chain, which probably helped pull her down.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
A 10-foot long chain on a halfling. Yeah, that probably didn't help.
Fig's still holding on. I feel like his gloves are helping him get a grip. He's starting to throw his chicken meat up onto the ledge to make himself lighter.
All right. So is that just going to be you're just going to be do the strength check on your own since no one else can reach you, or are choosing to do anything?
Here he goes. Fig for the win.
No, Fig.
You pitch
the
back and
chicken
forth.
Is making my hand slippy.
You swing 1 foot and you land to hook your heel onto the edge of the lip. You have a brief moment before the muddy ground gives way and you fall into the pit. You are dead.
And you're dead.
Meat grinder dungeon, everyone.
Good news, guys. We got the fucking halflings out of the party.
Gravity
Cam,
remains
who's
undefeated,
a
even
normal
against
sized
the short.
person. Cam, who's a normal sized person, suddenly sees how treacherous the ground is with two halflings having fallen. Do I have to make another agility to try to cross the rest of the way? Or?
No, with a natural 20, you're latched onto the stonework. It's like it's slow going. It'll take you time, but if you really work at it, you can like more move across the stone than the soft ground.
Okay.
So you can get into the keep.
All right. So Cam will get into the keep and just scope it out. Alan will be like, maybe not the best way. You good there, Cam? We'll try another way. Sit tight.
All right.
Well, we can't leave him alone. Randy Giles are going to try to cross the pit. Stick him to the wall like Cam did.
Hold on. We should probably try to find somebody with rope. Oh, there he goes.
Well, reflexes.
Did it roll? Nope, it doesn't want to roll again. So this will be a D20 plus 1. Ha!
Whip! That whoever that is, they're gone.
Randy Giles, my best character. Good in.
Come on, let's go and hit it. Ah!
Tinkles thinks better of the situation and walks away.
Well, he wasn't first, but he did die to the first obstacle. So,
Alan, the extra character, is just going to be scarred for life. I tried to tell them. I tried to warn them. They just
Tinkles just puts his hand across the shoulder. I know, it's rough, buddy. Let's go.
So, rewinding the clock, I will grab the wall crew and move, since Locust character can see it anyway, I'll just move you guys over to the wall, and I will read the description of the wall. So we'll be doing the gate crew last.
That's ominous.
Is it?
They're the smartest ones. They survive.
Is it the smartest? I mean, we just had 4 character deaths.
To a hole in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big hole, but it's still a hole.
The keep's massive wall has collapsed here, spilling cyclopean stone blocks down the rocky slope. The blocks are precariously balanced atop another, like a Titan's game of dice. What's the plan here, gang?
Right. Be careful. It's probably been a long time since it collapsed, but it could be unstable. And Luthor will kind of lead the way with the 10-foot pole poking, trying to...
I remember, you have dwarves, don't you? Someone has a dwarf?
I have a dwarf.
More dwarves.
Is that one with this group?
Nope. He's
All right,
one of the ones going to the front door.
All right.
I'm an armorer and I have a helmet.
That's like a dwarf, right?
All right, so Kenneth, your character leading from the front with his 10-foot pole. Give me an intelligence check.
He's mediocre at that. 14.
Nice. You notice that there are lots of blocks that are precariously balanced that if you had stepped on them wrong, they would cause a kind of a landslide with all these different stone bricks and possibly crush someone to death.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, you rolled high enough to notice that. So let me read this. All right, so real question then. Is everyone just going to follow behind the guy with the 10-foot pole, or are you going to make your own path up?
Beckrind will follow.
Okay.
Cornelia and Benjamin are right behind.
Yeah,
He's
so
picking out the path. He's the one with the combat experience, given the sword and the armor.
May not want to all go at once, maybe 2 or 3 at a time.
I don't know. There's usually safety in numbers.
All
right.
You won't.
Just gonna follow behind the old man then?
I think
Yeah.
Cope's the only other person with characters here.
Yeah.
Samantha's going. Yeah.
All right. It takes some time. 10-foot pole checking stuff, a few close calls. It's slow going, but thanks to clever thinking with a 10-foot pole and a nice high intelligence roll, all of you managed to make it over the ruined wall and into the keep alive.
Haha. Wall team victory. Fuck you, pit team.
The pit team weren't the smartest of the group.
And finally, gate team. I will read the description. An old dirt road, now overrun with weeds and sticky vines, rises towards the ruined citadel. A grisly sight bars your way, a pair of bodies secured to poles by long, ropey vines. The wicked vines have wormed their way inside the body's eyes, ears, and mouths. And to your horror, you realize the bodies are still moving. As the vines wreathe and they come alive as two enemies, we're revealing this. Haha, vine horrors.
Run away.
Combat initiative. For this to not be completely fucking insane, we'll just pick whoever has your highest initiative in your group, and you'll use all your characters on this one turn.
I've got initiative of 0.
All right.
Do you add your agility to
You
your
add
initiative?
your agility. Yep, you sure do. So I will just add in this manually. Oh, nope. 13. There we are.
Oh, I forgot to do the initiative macro.
Mm-hmm.
I think Cope needs to be added. Combo.
Which one is he? I don't know your guys' characters.
I got it. I got it
Okay.
taken care of.
I believe that's all.
And you will know Sir Thirstivus.
So first up, Sir Thirstivus and Cope's other PCs.
I think Sir Thirstivus is it in this party.
That's it. He is going to take a. These were like vine monsters.
These are vines that are infesting and puppeteering human corpses, who you recognize actually as the two sons of the blacksmith who went missing a couple weeks ago.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Standing from far away, he's going to take one of his pieces of wood out of his bundle of wood and use it as a club to throw at one of the monsters.
Okay, that's probably not going to do a whole lot. I'll let you know.
No. It's an action. It looks like he's doing something, you know.
Yeah, that's fair. Give me a an agility attack roll. 1d20 plus your agility modifier. The piece of wood goes wide.
Quick, attack them.
Elringer. Whoever that is.
Yeah, he's got his pitchfork and his sheep at his side. I guess he'll show off and charge the one with the spear.
Look at me go, honey.
All right. Strength-based attack roll.
Let's see. I clicked it. Did not do anything. So I guess I'll roll it myself. 1d20 plus or minus 1. 15.
That hits. Roll your damage.
And that'll actually be at -1 because strength.
All right.
So 7.
You jab your pitchfork straight through its chest and its heart. old blood and viney gunk leaks out the hole, but it is still leering forward towards you.
Yeah. I guess he should have known it was already dead.
All right, so.
I think Kevin still gets to go too, right? Or didn't you
Oh,
say
right,
all
yeah,
of them?
sorry.
right, yeah.
I forgot you had another guy.
Knock him off of the initiative, I guess. Guess I'll have them double team the one. Somewhat doubt this will do anything either. Nope. So the weapon macro one doesn't work. 9
I
here.
don't. Yeah, that'll miss.
Now
All
what
right.
horrors have the vines in store for us?
So, each of these vine horrors get 2 attacks. So this one that you stabbed is going to attack Kevin and Elringer each. So I will just do it this way. I didn't have a lot of time to explain the sheet, so I'm sorry. They're kind of weird. So first one against Kevin.
13 probably hits.
I think our aces are all like 10 anyway. So
10
for
plus
like
your
1%.
agility ones, yeah.
Which is
And then
-2 for Kevin.
against Elringer. Oh, that'll miss.
Oh,
So Kevin takes 3 points of damage as barbed vines wrap around his throat and burrow through his flesh, and he dies, screaming and painfully. And then this vine horror will shamble forward here, and it will take a shot against Butters.
quick Butter, shoot him in the dick.
19.
Oh yeah, definitely hits.
And Butters dies.
Oh, hamburgers.
Man, Wall Team is feeling pretty smug about now.
All right.
And that's their turn.
Of course, the wall team is the one I didn't have any NPCs in.
What do we do if all of Richard's characters die?
There's provisions for that built in.
All right. Beckrund is going to farmers are going to stick togethers, right? Farmers only, and then
Here we
charge in, and instead of like attacking outright, what he's wanted to do is kind of, you know how like almost like the inverse approach of dog catchers with the like loops around the dog's neck, right? If he's got a pitchfork in one side, I'll do the other, and we'll try to steer him.
Yeah, I like that. Give me an attack roll, and if you hit, you'll get something extra.
Come on, please. Nope.
You realize that you've never had a dog.
I've got a chicken.
Don't count them before they hatch, man. I said that before. I'll say it again.
All right. And I believe that's your only character here.
Yep.
All right. Chill.
So it's safe to assume that we can tell these vines are controlling them.
Yes.
Can I use my grappling hook and try to knot up the vines so they kind of move erratically and can't control the body properly? Like, you know how you get like lights from Christmas get all tangled up in something and hooked around wrong?
Yeah. I will say that will definitely give them a penalty.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. So you just step forward, you spend your action, and you're using a rope, you said?
I'm gonna just use my grappling hook and literally just use the grappling hook to kind of like knot the vines up a little bit.
Oh, okay. We'll do it this way. Give me a strength-based attack roll, but it's AC, but the target number will be much lower than its AC.
It's a flat roll. I doubt that she's gonna succeed.
Yeah, not a 2. It was gonna be a 5.
Well,
it was a really cool thought, though.
That's my turn. My other guy kind of bit it before I got to do anything with him.
All right. Let's turn.
Kevin died for our sins.
Oh, poor Kevin. All right.
Kevin still has one guy left.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
But I rolled for both of them.
All right. Thirstivus is going to Oh, you've
Oh,
still got one.
Wait,
guy
yeah,
left in the
yeah.
fight.
we still have one
that's why I
character
keep-
confused, Kenneth.
That's what I keep
Sorry.
saying. We're just sitting here like
Mhm.
Kenneth's turn's over. He hasn't.
Yeah, but I rolled for both of them. Erlinger's after Thirstus.
Oh, you have them both on the turn
Yeah.
order. Okay.
Oh, okay. I did not know that. I was just gonna do one for. Okay. Sorry, my apologies. Sir Thirstus.
All right. So which one has a pitchfork sticking out of it?
This one over here.
All right. Sir Thirst. Is there a trail of vines coming out of the body?
No, the vines are growing from within the body, using it as a host.
Okay. All right. We're just gonna come over there and try and start chopping away at it using a hand axe.
God damn it.
Appropriate.
What part of these things looks dangerous? Like, are they trying
All of
to
it.
bite us? Are they trying to claw us?
Well, given how it killed Kevin, the vines look dangerous.
Yeah, the vines try to look dangerous. It looks like they grow from within the host, and they're just using it as some sort of like bed of nutrients to grow from.
Okay, so the vines are like strangling people and grabbing people, and
Trying to
Like a
drink your
barbarian
juice. Yeah.
with a suit of mashed potatoes.
hmm
that would be bludgeoning. All right, I'm just gonna start hacking away at the vines.
All right.
Here we go. Hand axe. She has a -1 from strength, and the hand axe does 1d4.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Let me see. 1d6. Oh, and they're throwable.
Oh, well, I should have thrown this instead of the wood last round.
Oopsies. That'll hit, and you're on the board with damage. Not very much, but it is on the board.
And then if I add luck to attack and damage, but I have a 12 luck, so I have no modifier. from
Right,
it.
so it just wouldn't do anything.
Okay.
All right. Elringer.
I imagine Kenneth's muted.
Oh, right.
Yep.
That's my dude. I was like, what to do? Okay.
You got this thing pretty good with that pitchfork, I'll let you know.
Mm-hmm. Suppose I will try to pitchfork it again. Yeah.
That hits.
For 3 damage.
All right, your pitchfork's still lodged in it. You dive it in deeper. You feel it catch on something tangled and viney, and you twist it, and then you pull it out, and you pull out the root of the vines, causing the entire body to slump to the ground as these teeny tiny little seeds, by like the hundreds, kind of just spill out of the host body. It is dead.
I don't think we should let those seeds take root again.
Agreed.
They're, man, what are the words I'm thinking of? They're like the little like
Spores?
almond shaped nuts that are green on the inside.
Almonds?
No, not almonds.
Pistachios?
Pistachios, thank you.
Pistachios.
Yeah, they're about the size of small pistachios, and as you watch them, you see they open up a little bit, and teeny tiny little vines come out, and they start trying to pull themselves away.
Mm-hmm.
I start stepping on them.
But that is one vine horror down. The other vine horror. 2 attacks. One on Chill, the other on Sir Thirstivus. So, Sir Thirstivus. 12?
Unless he has armor, I
agility
think that'll still hit.
Yeah, agility of 14, but that's only a +1 to AC, so
That'll hit.
AC's 11.
All right. So you
Alright,
take
Sir Thirstus.
3 damage.
That is exactly his hit points.
So these things do a D4. So Chill. If this hits, you'll still live. 10.
Yep, that hits. I have a penalty to my AC anyway. A 9 will hit me.
All right, so you take 3 damage, and the vines have grappled you now, so you're wrapped up in the vines. Come their next turn, they will be able to continue shredding you with their thorns, doing automatic damage with no attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Swag is McPanicked.
Seeing Chill in danger, Beckrund will charge in with the pitchfork.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think just follow Erlinger do and just stab until it stopped moving.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Going wide. So, I'll just double check each. All right. Chill, you can still act, or you can try to do a strength check to escape from the vines.
Yeah, that's not happening either. So I'm just going to swing wildly.
All right.
D20 flat roll 14.
That hits.
2 points of damage.
Laying into it with your club.
Yeah, it's a staff.
You're hitting the flexible sticks with your other stick.
Erlinger, save me!
I believe Cope, you're out of characters.
Yeah.
So it's Erlinger.
Over here, yes.
Let's see. Can he grab Kevin's cleaver real quick and
Yeah,
get him
absolutely.
there to try and hack some of the
'cause
vines
he
off
would
Chill?
still be next to you.
Okay, so let me reopen Kevin's sheet. I had the thing on there.
Mm-hmm.
It'll still be at a -1 to hit.
You could throw it if you wanted to use your agility instead.
Yeah, but the idea is to try and cut it off of Chill. 9. Probably not.
All right, so you're just focusing on getting it off of Chill, right?
Mm.
Okay, these things are not agile as hell. I will say that does no damage to the horror, but you're able to free Chill. Because there's like some vines extending from the corpse to Chill, so there's like this little gap right there you just bring, because you explicitly have a hand axe, which is used for chopping plants, and it's the middle there, so womp. Yeah. No damage to the vines, but...
Yeah, no fatal damage to the vine critter.
Yep. It is their turn now. And it'll take 1 against background. Miss. And it'll go for Chill again. And equal your AC. You might live through this. No.
Nope.
Little did you know that those vines that were still wrapped around your throat had a little bit of life left in them. And, well, that's that. Background, you're still in this. It's wounded.
Going to try to do what we did before, the whole steering the dog thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There we go.
First critical hit. All right, let me go to the critical hit table. Go ahead and roll your damage, because that does that no matter what. 2 damage. Now, if I remember correctly, critical hit, all level 0 characters and wizards. All right. And what is your luck modifier?
-1.
-1. All right. So roll me a 1d4, I believe, -1.
0.
0. The force of the blow shivers your weapon free of your grasp. Inflict 1d6 points of damage with this strike, and you are disarmed.
So I deal 1d6 damage to the...
Yes, to the baddie, not you.
Okay.
It's a critical hit, not a fumble.
I was going to say 1.
1. So you do a grand total of 3 damage as you lose your pitchfork. But hey,
He's armed.
a crit's a crit.
Think we might be in over our heads, Beckrand.
Almost got him though.
Yep. Drop
As
the
he's
lever, both
devouring
hands
Chill's
on the
head.
pitchfork and let's try
Quick,
and bail this
get him, mother
motherfucker.
clucker! And tries to direct the hen to attack.
You know what? Yes, the hen jumps in its face. I will give you a You know what? This is probably a good time to mention you can burn luck to add to your d20 rolls. I forgot to mention that.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yes. So if you would like, normally you have to do it before, but if you'd like to spend 2 points afterwards, you could make that a hit right now.
Me?
Kenneth. Yeah, you.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Mhm.
One of us is probably going to die next round anyway. 4 points.
4 is exactly enough to kill it. As you use the opening that Mother Clucker has given you to do this, you decore another vine-infested human being. You are left panting, surrounded by corpses of your neighbors. Now let me see here.
Don't forget to eat the pistachios.
Yeah. Gee, I'm hungry.
Just look wiggly.
So what do you want to
Do
do?
any of them have any proper weapons on them beyond a pitchfork?
Funny that you should mention that. One of them, still sheathed on his belt, is a short sword and a dagger. Gifts from the two sons' blacksmith father.
You want the short sword? I'll take the dagger.
Yeah, I guess I'm not particularly great with swords and such.
I'll take the short sword then, and hand you the dagger.
And you can, of course, loot the bodies of your dead companions.
Yeah.
Of course.
What's the damage of a short sword?
I believe it's a
D8.
D6. I thought that was a long sword.
Oh, short sword. Yeah, that was a long sword.
And
short sword, D6. Yeah.
Yep.
What sort of gear did Kevin, Chill, and Thirstivus have?
I had a staff, a steel vial, and a grappling hook.
I'll take the grappling hook
Chill.
and steel vial.
And then Butters had a shovel, a pound of dirt, and a candle.
It's a wonder that he didn't last.
So far, the orphan's the only one of mine that's still alive.
Actually, is that what you have, Fireborn? Cleaver?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Thirstivus
ready to try and save Chill.
What'd you say Thirstivus had?
Thirstivus had a hand axe and a 50-foot length of rope.
Oh, hey, you have a grappling hook.
I'll take the rope. Yep, I got rope and grappling hook. All right, we've got this.
Somebody get that hand axe. You can throw a hand axe.
Yeah, okay. I'll take a hand axe.
I think Elringer has. Oh, no, that was the Kevin's hand axe.
Yeah.
What's the range of the hand axe?
It is 10, 20, and I want to say 60. If you're within the first increment, the 10, you can add your strength to the damage.
Is that D4?
The hand
D6.
axe?
Yeah.
D6.
D6.
If you're in the... Oh, sorry, it's 10, 20, 30. So 30 range increment, you would have a penalty. 10, I believe it's just you add your strength. I'll double check combat real quick to see if you add your... let me see. If it's you get a bonus, because that's how it is in old school, if you range attack within close range. Let me see. But I know the middle one is just...
If you
flat.
put it on your sheet, it'll do your agility for ranged.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
automatically.
Get those to roll.
Captured combat. Oh, okay. So actually, here's the thing. I was just looking for the ranged weapon and I saw the burning luck, you actually can declare that you're burning luck after the roll. So there's that. And it can be used on damage rolls too. So all the fun stuff. I'm not seeing the ranged attack modifier stuff, so let's just roll with it for now. So that's the equipment you guys have. Would you like to advance towards the gatehouse to the north?
Get this far. No need to turn back now.
You ever used one of these things holding up the grappling hook?
No, but there's first time for everything, and between that and the rope, might have some use for it.
Yeah, them planks look pretty rickety. Might be a good idea.
Allow me to give you the description. The dark, mossy-eaten gatehouse towers above you, grim and foreboding. Murder holes fashioned in the likeness of looming toads threaten to gout out flaming oil and tar. Black arrow slits pierce the high stone walls, and you can hear the flapping of heretical banners above, hidden from sight by the vines draped over the battlements. The ancient drawbridge has since fallen away into a ruin, leaving only a few rotting planks across the ditch. The heavy iron portcullis stands half raised, its rusty spikes mere 4 feet above the slots cut into the stone floor.
What's in the moat?
It's just like 20 feet down into a dirt ditch.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see if we can't hook this on something and keep the rope taut while we try to cross.
Sounds good. Let's aim for the portcullis.
As good as anything. Lots of bits for it to get snagged on.
Yeah. All right. You good thrower?
Let's see. Agility of 10. I'm all right. I can hit the broadside of a barn on a good day.
You and me both.
You don't have to roll for this. I'll say you could just do it.
Okay. So,
even if it takes a try or two, you're not under the gun right now.
All right. So, one at a time. You grab the rope and hold on tight as you run.
One of us holds on to the end, I guess.
Yep. That works. All right. I'll brace on this side. I might even take the staff off, whoever had the staff, and kind of use it as a, tie the rope to it and then plant one into the ground and kind of use it as a lever.
Yeah, I think Chill, it was a shovel, so that would be even easier.
Okay. So yeah, kind of use it as a counter lever to kind of give it something to brace against and put my body into it.
Butters that had the shovel.
My apologies. You deleted the token, so I didn't see it.
All right. So I'll be using that to keep the rope taut.
All right. The boards creak ominously, but they maintain your weight if you'd like to move your tokens to the landing here.
Meanwhile, the people who climbed up the back end are like, man, everything's going so smoothly.
Well, I'm looking forward to when you guys get into the courtyard, because it's going to be a group of people that just took a long time climbing over some ruins, 2 people that have a few extra weapons and are smeared in blood and plant gunk, and then 1 really freaked out guy crawling over a wall.
Right.
All right, so you stand before the iron portcullis. It is open, only a 4 feet gap, so you'll probably have to stoop, because I don't think either of you are a halfling or a dwarf.
Being a bit superstitious, we'll probably use the pitchfork to kind of hold it up, if it makes sense. Like put the prongs on the other side of the portcullis and plant the end on the ground, just to hopefully, if it starts to give, it slows down a bit, or at least gives me a peace of mind to slip underneath and then retrieve the pitchfork.
Same with mine on the other side.
All right. Who goes under first?
Background will go first. Erlinger went across the boards first.
All right. You duck under. Hear the creaking of the ancient metal chains as you exit out the other side, no problems.
Ain't like that. I'll try to quickly follow under.
All right. As you do, you hear grinding as the mechanism seems to be manually released. And I will do an attack roll that is going to be at a severe penalty because you guys put those pitchforks there. So I will be surprised if this hits, considering it is going to be a d20 minus 15. That is -8. The pitchforks do splinter and are destroyed, but you are able to have plenty of time to get out of the way onto the other side of the portcullis before it gets you. So you suffer
Dad's
no
pitchfork.
I dare say he'd be grateful that it went out in the way to save your life.
As you guys do, you hear snarling and curses in an abyssal tongue from the murder holes right here.
Beckron is going to quickly, hastily get out from between the murder holes.
And this is around the time that you guys see Wall Team finally getting over the walls, and Cam finally making it around the sinkhole, as I will read the description of the courtyard to your new united party.
Meanwhile, the other two just went home.
They're probably going to make it around to the front door, I imagine, so we'll get to them in a moment as they reach the locked portcullis surrounded by corpses. The courtyard is overgrown with sticky weeds and thick brambles. A deathly silence hangs in the air as even the frogs and insects are afraid to draw attention to themselves. The smell of rotting vegetation is pervasive, and the ground sucks at your boots with every tentative step. Nearly all the courtyard's buildings have fallen into ruin. A single burnt-out shell set against the keep's eastern wall is the only remaining structure. Set near the heart of the courtyard is a well, framed with a crude pulley system. To the east is the castle's sole standing tower. And you guys find each other here.
We didn't explicitly say it, but would we have taken the grappling hook and rope with us?
I'll say sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we had it in portcullis.
Did you say there's a well over there?
There's a well.
Stay away from the well.
Stay away from the well.
And then there is, some of you might see a little arrow over here. That's into the tower, and then there is a door here. You can move your token some as well if you would like.
Oh, yeah, we'll catch up with the others. What were the three rumors? One was something about the weather in the lone tower. One was the well that swallows people, and
that there was a vault of ancient treasure beneath the keep in the hill.
Is this kind of a hill over here?
The entire keep is built on a hill.
All right, I say we go up the tower first.
Yeah, so Wall group, you had a slow time, but no problems. Door group, only 2 people are survived. They got a couple extra weapons, and they look shook. And Cam,
after hearing the growling and the seeing the people over there, they're probably in a hurry to meet up with the group what came over the broken wall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ran into a bit of trouble?
Some sort of vicious vine creature, and then when we got over the ditch and under the gate there, it tried to fall on me, and then we heard something growling at us from inside.
Can't look pale. Like the ground is very, very treacherous, and we lost 3 people. 3? 2 people. That was
too bad I wasn't there to save everyone.
Wish we would have had the foresight to bring rope.
I think one person did, but he went into the hole. Yeah, spoilers, the sinkhole was the deadliest route to possibly go.
The survival rates obviously show it.
Well, into the tower.
Do the other two that survived from the path route? Oh, they're there. Okay, they're all being assembled.
How long do you guys wish to linger in the courtyard? Because I'm determining about the other two that decide to nope out of the sinkhole and go back around.
I would say long enough to reconvene and strategize what path we want to take. Maybe 5-10 minutes.
Okay, I'll say that's long enough for what are their names? Tinkles and Alan. Oh, man, that's a 90s.
We'd want to hear y'all's story.
That's a 90s sitcom if I ever heard it. You guys arrive back at the front gate to discover the 3 corpses of your companions and the formerly vine-infested corpses.
Oh God, why are there so many bodies?
I don't think this was a good route to go. Let's try the other one.
You see these strange, little green seeds pulling themselves towards the 3 corpses of your recent neighbors that are dead.
Is Alan the one with the? Nope. Okay.
But other than that,
start stepping on those seeds.
Other than that, your path seems clear.
Is the gate shut? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, the portcullis is shut.
Yes.
So I guess we go around.
You can hear voices of people talking inside.
You think? Well, let's see how the wall direction fared, because obviously this direction doesn't seem the best.
I was going to be screaming, "Hello? Is anyone alive?"
You inside hear distant, inaudible sounds of someone yelling from outside.
Beckrund will backtrack a bit and stand far enough away from the murder hole, but stand enough where he could see through it.
Yeah. You see your 2 neighbors surrounded by the dead bodies that you left. Or someone
stay away from those vines. Go around the collapsed wall. Seems the safest. And Beckrund would holler back at the others. Anything they should know about climbing up the wall?
Hey, look out for some of the loose rocks.
Look out for some of the loose rocks.
Might collapse and fall the whole hill down on them.
God damn it, Cat!
We got is that 3 or 4 goddammit cats this
Today's been especially bad.
That's a 3 complete, but 4 total.
3.5.
Get the fudge out of here. Oh, I threw my shirt at him and he just started hugging the shirt.
It's what I wanted all along, you fool.
Plan worked like a charm. All right. Would it be possible to toss the grappling hook over the detritus? Like, is there enough length to go up and over to the other side?
You just always throw it down when we get around to the side.
Because it's not like a sheer face. You can walk over it. It's just a big pile of. You guys ever, like, as a kid, went to a construction site and they had like those huge piles of gravel, and then you try? It's like that.
Oh, okay.
You can get up it. It's big rocks, and then if it causes a landslide, you get hit in the face with a cinder block.
Okay, that's fair. I was just thinking, like, if it does, having a rope might help reduce landslide.
Yeah, Tinkles is just gonna, after a little bit of time stomping on these vines, just walk around to go around the side.
Yeah.
All right. So they're
do the same.
Their stroll, probably grumbling about how if they had known that, they could have gone from the sinkhole to the class.
Yeah, right.
One. It would have been a shorter walk. So the rest of you in the courtyard, did you want to advance the tower? There's also this building here that is not the tower, if you wish to explore, or you can just pop a squat and hope for the best.
You can always wait for the 2 of us, and then we can travel.
let's wait for the other two.
Okay.
Earl and Luthor would be waiting. Ben might be getting a little antsy and looking for examining these entrances over here.
All right. Yeah. I'll see.
And Cornelia's just camping with the rest.
If you're examining this entrance over here, I'll just give the exterior description here. This once proud edifice has fallen into ruin like the rest of the keep. All that remains of the building are fire-scarred high stone walls and toad-faced gargoyles leering from above. A single bronzen door, cast with hundreds of wailing demonic faces, is barred from the outside. The portal is marked with a single word drawn in flaking red paint. Repent.
So like that.
Yeah, the bar is from the outside, so it's on your side.
Benjamin instinctively reaches for his flask, realizes it's empty, glares at it for a minute, then goes back to examining the door. Like, I don't know if we should open that one.
It's definitely ominous, but that's also where the rumors of their wealth are.
Luthor's going to try and direct those two along whatever path we took up.
Mm-hmm.
I guess
best of us would go over there to help.
So Tinkles and Alan, give me an intelligence, but you will. Well, actually, I'll just lower the DC, so never mind. Intelligence check. So that's
Tinkles,
some trouble. So that's some trouble for Tinkles. Let's see what Alan does. I don't know who's Alan.
Yeah, I didn't change my name,
okay.
But that was a 15.
All right, so give me a moment here. I did lower the DC from 10 to 5 to reflect the aid that you're receiving, but 3 is still under it.
Yep.
So let me do this.
Goodbye.
All right. Tinkles, you catch your foot on a stone, causing some large stone blocks to tumble down. I assume your AC is higher than 8.
Surprisingly, yes.
So you manage to roll to the side as they shudder down the slope after you. You do not take any damage. However, the stones that have moved have revealed something underneath it. The avalanche reveals a long-forgotten entrance, a stone door underneath the rubble.
Oh, shit. Guys, there's a door here. This might be the vault under the hill?
Maybe.
Tinkle's gonna just hear that and open the door immediately. No checks, nothing.
Yep.
He's an orphan. Thoughts of riches. He's opening the damn door.
Okay, I'll watch.
Poor Alan.
I'll have my sling at the ready.
It's all mine.
I was just double checking this. I was just gonna say, if I can gush about the wonderful writing from Goodman Games who writes this, I love this idea of a death trap that could potentially kill a PC, but then it reveals another path. I wish like Wizards and stuff did that more. That's very fun design.
Bailing up.
You have to squeeze down between the zones. Approach from the northwest. You squeeze down through a narrow opening, dropping into a small cave below. The air is choked with chalky dust, pervasive smell of rot. A single shaft of light cuts through the swirling dust to illuminate an enormous stone door set into a portal. The portal is circumscribed with runes. At the center of the door is a large pentagram inscribed within a circle. Both the runes and the pentagram are set with silver and seem to glimmer faintly in the dim light.
Quickly, touch it.
So I missed that first part of that sentence. For some reason, my thing got staticky. It's like a gateway.
Yeah, it's a door. They are using metaphorical portal, so it's like a circular vault door.
Do we need a light source at this point? Is there enough light?
There is dim light, but it would probably be helpful to have a light source.
All right.
Someone give me a fucking candle.
Alan hadn't gone in yet. He's kind of at the way down. And you say, we need a light source. Do you guys have anything?
Watch all the candle people be the ones that fell in the well.
Fortunately, let's see. Okay. We're getting together. We've got staff, we've got herbs, we got flint and steel.
Quick, burn the herbs.
and we've so can we try to makeshift a torch using the herbs, the staff?
I have a rag doll.
Steel, and
smoke them out.
Rags or somebody's shirt or something.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I have a badger hide.
That's gonna make a nasty smell.
Yeah,
I have
but
an old
slow
rag
burning.
doll we can strap to the top of the club and burn it.
So out of curiosity, is every single person going down into this hole? I want to make that clear.
Alan will. Let's see. I think
going.
But to be clear, both of these people made it over the wall, so you can go back and forth. So why don't we just say people who are going down to the hole put on this wall section here, people who are not remain in for you.
All right, let me see. Dire will
send Earl the reports from below, kind of give Luther caution.
Mm.
And Benjamin's tired of door duty.
Festivus had gone over there to help them come over the rock piles, so he's going to go in.
Before going over there, let's see. Oh, we've also got a flask of oil. Okay. So yeah, we'll try to makeshift a torch, and then who's it? Dyer will light it with his flint and steel, and then before going with you guys under the wall, he'll light one of my characters' candles with the flint and steel, just so that they have a starter flame. Because I think only one character has a means of igniting a fire.
Yep. That'll be a good torch, so you're able to clearly see the runes. It's not in a language you speak. Let's see. We got no wizard apprentices, fortune tellers, or astrologers, so I don't think any of you have any idea what these runes would logically mean.
What were those?
What did those say? Again?
Wizard apprentice, fortune tellers, or astrologers as possible occupations.
No.
Did any of the elves live?
The FX is an elf.
FX? All right. Yeah. If you would like, give me an intelligence check. If you would like to try to decode these ancient runes. Nice. Even with me raising the DC for not being your thing, you were able to use your ancient elven knowledge because you're older than everyone else here. It reads, the burning purge which scours the earth, the hardened glamour stirring a stilling life, the baleful storm heedless to supplication, the raging tempest devour from within, Bane's four I place upon this gate, fire, ice, storm, and hate. I will copy that into chat.
And this isn't in the door we found. This is on the wall over here.
This is on the so that gap between the stones, you climb down there, and there's a giant circular stone door inlaid with metal runes and a pentagram, and these runes spell out that.
Gotcha. Okay.
FX will take whoever's holding a torch and put the torch against the portion that says the burning purge that scours the earth.
Nothing happens.
The text is a little less legible now.
Well, thankfully, it's made of. It says it's a copper inlay, so it's probably fine.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, bronze inlay.
Is it saying we should set fire to a field?
When in doubt.
Of course. How else are we going to escape this prison?
Back the way you came, I assume.
Gonna search around for secret doors in here.
Give me a second here.
Since no one's looking, Benji's going to try and scrape some of the silver off.
I will say, looking at this door, there doesn't appear to be a locking mechanism on it.
There doesn't?
No, you think it might just be a big rolling stone. Yeah, and there's no other exits or secret passages out of here you can find.
Anybody got any ideas?
I think we ought to go up to the tower.
Very well.
Yeah, it was something about weather in the tower.
Just gonna leave the door here closed. Just checking.
My character will just give it a tug, see if it's even locked.
It's not locked. Have you ever seen a biblical cartoon, the perfectly circular boulder they put in front of Jesus? Yeah, it's that. It's just a big heavy stone that you need to push and roll out of the way.
Ah, okay. Do we just want to try moving it?
Yeah, I guess it came down here for this thing.
Festivus walks up and pushes it up to the side.
That torch and candle ain't getting any fresher.
I know, Festivus is actually extremely close to the DC is. He actually does make it budge if other people are helping out with him.
Yeah.
That was a -2, by the way. Keebles really wants the money.
Alan with the 1.
Mm-hmm. All right.
No,
so
push up this side.
Is it those 4 people, or is everyone helping? If it was everyone doing it, we wouldn't have to even roll.
Get over here and help.
Yeah, I think as more people are going in, more people will start pushing.
It's moving.
Down there.
Alan and Dyer will. Well, yeah, Alan and Dyer.
Yeah, well, if there's silver on the door, there might be more behind.
Could even be a boat.
Boat full of gold.
A boatload, if you will.
Okay. So it is Festus, Tinkle,
Alan and Dyer.
All right. And everyone else is standing back. Just making clear where everyone says. All right.
What horrors have we unleashed?
You manage to roll the stone to the side, and as you do, there is inlaid of runes inside it that spark with a hiss, and a puff of fire explodes outward as you triggered its fire ward trap. So I am going to roll a d20 attack roll against everyone who is opening the door. So we'll just go down the list here.
I think that nat 20 is against me.
Yep. Now, the traps don't critical hit, so you don't have to worry about that.
Okay. Both Alan and Dyer get hit.
All right. So everyone who got hit, you are entitled to a reflex saving throw to try to halve the incoming damage.
So the 10 was against Festivus?
Yeah.
It actually misses.
Oh, the 6 was against Festivus. The 10 was against it still misses.
Well, Festivus made a strength check, and then Beckron. No, I got that right. Anyway, my reflex is poopy.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Alan, Director, and whoever Kenneth has, you'll take half of this. Tinkle is just getting full out. Wow!
Does it round down? Because that could still
It rounds
kill Big Chief.
down. You all hit the deck, and Tinkle takes an amount of damage that I think you'll actually live through.
Yeah, well, I mean, Tinkles is my healthiest character. He had 5 hit points, so.
Oh God, it's got to be Tinkles who lives.
That was a D10 too. That could have just
like you all
annihilated.
duck out of the way, and my guy just takes his full face, but it's just like one of those cartoons.
Yeah, that could have killed all of us instantly.
Yeah.
There's a really good chance it could have killed us all instantly, even if we succeeded.
Mhm.
Yeah, if you rolled
Benjamin only
a
has
10.
1 hit point, so
Really, 8, 9, or 10. Maybe even 7 for most of us.
Mhm. So the smoke clears from that one. The people who were standing farther back from the door didn't have to check at all because it's only got a range of 10 feet. And I shall read this. As the last wisps of flame fade, you can make out a soft, crackling sound rustling in the chamber beyond. An icy chill settles over the air, and your breeze condenses into a misty cloud. Through the portal, you can make out a low funerary fire. A body lies in repose atop the stone. The body was once a warrior of some sort. It wears a suit of thick hide armor, and he clutches an enormous battle axe to its chest. The entire chamber sparkles with a soft elven glow. Elfin. It's a old-timey vocabulary word.
Well, you don't need
Takes
that
another-
X anymore.
Benji takes
That's
another
specific.
reflexive, frustrated sip out of his empty flask. Still disappointed that it's
How
empty.
far away is that body from us if we look through the door?
I would say about 10 feet.
Can I chuck my vial of holy water at it?
Sure.
I'm going to try to chuck it at the body.
You don't need to roll. You throw it. You've got all the time to underhand throw it you want. It shatters. It sploots over the body. And nothing happens.
Shit. I stole that for nothing.
So something to be aware of. It looks like we got past the burning skirt or the burning purge, so now we're on the hardened glamour.
Stilling life.
Hardening Glamour? Is that the name of this axe? I'm going to go pick up that axe. Festivus is.
Okay. Let's see. I mean, I'm just checking here.
I'm going to follow behind him from like 5 feet back. Just to try to stay out of the blast radius, if anything.
All 3 of my characters are staying by the entrance.
All right, so first things first, as you step onto the ground, you find it slick with ice. So everyone who's walking in, give me a reflex save.
Oof.
All right. And Tinkle, was that your 14?
Yes.
Okay, so you both slip on the ice and you fall on your butts. No damage. It's just kind of comical. It's going to take you 1 full additional round to stagger back to your feet to try to move forward again. And I will need both of you to give me fortitude saves. As the cold is beginning to seep into your bones. So both of you lower your movement speed by 15 feet while you're in this room due to the cold. If your speed reaches 0, you will be unable to move because you will be frozen in the spot.
Cold.
Does it look like there's any other ways out of this, or is it just the pedestal with the body?
There is a door on the other side.
Okay, I'm going to start making it to that door. Fuck the axe.
All right, so it each takes you 1 more round to struggle to your feet. So give me another round of fortitudes.
Oh, shit.
So you're both alive. You just can't move as your feet become frozen to the ground, and the rest of you have been just standing there for the past 12 seconds watching this transpire. I will let you know you will take 1d4 points of damage for every 5 rounds you're in this room.
Well, that's 2 rounds.
Do you have anything to break yourself free with? So just hit your feet free. Something.
That sounds bad. Come save me, damn it. Tinkles doesn't want to die here.
Tinkle on me.
It's already a hardened stream, bro. Can't do it.
Dude, if it's warm pee, it'll melt. It'll melt.
The kinkiest form of lightsaber fighting.
All right.
Have you ever been outside in a snowstorm with boiling water? It just turns to mist, man.
All right. So, Dyer and Alan are going to try something.
Okay.
Using the 10-foot pole, Alan is going to try to shuffleboard launch Dyer.
Okay.
To give him that forward momentum, and Dyer is going to be basically using his shovel and just kind of almost rowing his way across.
Yeah. You're probably just smart and you like have your knees or something like that, so you have a lower center of gravity.
Yep.
I've slipped on an ice or two in my time. Definitely not yesterday.
Mm.
It's fine. I fell into snow. You just shooting for the pyre in the center?
Yeah.
You make it.
All right.
Give me a fortitude check.
Okay. Fortitude.
This is just for the normal thing. Okay, your movement is slowered by 15 as the cold is getting into you.
All right, but I'm at the pyre?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to take flint and steel and start sparking, catch fire.
What are you trying to light on fire?
The pyre.
Oh, sorry, not the... Yeah, it's made of stone. It's a funerary bier, I think is what they said. Pier, sorry. Yeah, that's my bad. Okay. I misspoke.
Okay. Instead, can I launch towards the door instead?
That's a much farther slide. You probably won't get all the way. You'll probably be able to get to the bier.
Okay. And that's about halfway?
Yeah, it's about halfway.
Okay.
You're next to the laden state corpse of a massive 7-foot tall guy. He's got a very impressively carved battle axe lying on his chest.
All right, I'm going up for the axe then.
All right. You wrap your hand around it, and it's pretty stuck on there because of his frozen fingers. You're going to need to give me a strength check to snap his fingers to get the axe out.
Can I use the trowel to help pry?
Yeah, I'll allow that. I'll lower the DC for that. That's thinking with portals. Yeah. You work the trowel in there, and you snap and break the fingers, and you got a very massive, very hefty battle axe. Let me see. Did I make a handout for this one? Yep, here we go. The Meteoric Iron Axe.
Ooh, okay.
And now I will need you and also all the people stuck in the ice to give me another... Well, the stuck in the ice, you're stuck, so you're just kind of chilling, but you'll need to give me another...
I see what you did.
Yep. Give me another fortitude.
All right.
Yeah, we're just chilling. This is, I think, our third round in this room, so 2 more and we take a D4.
Yeah, everyone else is free to try to come up with a plan to... yep. So you got the axe, but your movement speed's 0 now.
Can I try to use the axe as a sled? Riding down the beer.
You want a Tony Hawk Pro Skater this?
Yes. Let momentum and all that stuff carry me across. Because right now, if my speed's 0, but I'm not technically moving, it's technically the axe.
Only because you have something to push off of, I'll allow this to happen. Yeah, so the 2 people stuck in ice, You're slowly freezing, and you see this guy covered in icicle snap, break the axe. He presses it to his chest, and then he slides across it between you, and he gets back out. Are you going back the way you came, or to the other?
Going towards the door on the opposite side.
All right. Make it to that door. Let me double check to make sure it's not locked from that side. No, it does not appear to be.
All right. Then I'm going to, if where I'm currently at doesn't stop that cold, I'm going to step through it.
Okay. You open up a stone door that swings on its hinges with the sound of grinding stone, and you step into a hallway beyond. So how's it going for everyone else? Because who was that did that?
That was Dire. Dire Rector, the gravedigger.
Yeah. So Dire Rector fully just looted that grave and noped out of there. Well, the rest of you are quite possibly going to freeze to death if no one does anything. I mean, they could just roll that stone back.
All right. FX, let's do this. And so Alan's going to, again, shuffleboard, shove FX across with a 10-foot pole. Mm-hmm. And then FX is going to try to, hold on, let's see what he has. Use his staff as he crosses. Let's see. To
Loki's
try to
fully in the zone on this puzzle.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm in the zone here. FX is going.
He's beautiful minding this thing.
FX is going to again being shuffleboarded across. He's going to aim to try to free the feet of at least one person as he passes. Mm-hmm. If he could kind of get up to them.
Yeah. You don't even have to aim for the buyer. You could aim for them and just.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm aiming for them and trying to. So yeah, Alan's shuffleboarding him. FX is using the staff again to kind of row himself across, and then if he gets close enough to one or two, he's going to jam that staff towards their feet to try to break it free.
All right.
Festivus wants to hold his staff out so that if you grab onto it, he can slingshot you. Whip the staff.
Even better idea. Better idea.
So far, none of this is requiring dice rolls. It's just it's happening. It's going down.
This doesn't help Festivus, but he's going to fling you into the other guy really hard.
Okay. So yeah, he'll use that momentum and basically use it to help add more leverage to his strike that will try to wedge his feet free of the other guy.
Just you colliding into him is able to snap the soles of his boots off of the ice. You're both free sliding on the ice now.
All right. Let's see. At this point, well, what's everybody else doing? Because I feel like I'm taking control at this point.
Yeah.
I'm stuck to the dirt or the ice.
No, he just snapped you free. The rest of us
to you. Cope's free.
I got nothing.
No, Cope's basically flung.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so help free both of us.
I love all this crazy stuff that's happening. There's just 5 people up in the courtyard being like, "Think it's going all right?"
All right.
Yeah, and Earl and Benji are just looking on like, the hell are they doing?
They're doing it, though. Whatever it is.
I think a little smoke came out of that hole a minute ago.
All right. So,
for those of you who are chilling out, this is round 4, by the way.
Okay.
So if Beautiful Mind over here can't get one or both of you out at the end of this round, you guys will be taking 1d4 points of damage.
Right,
not the people that you just sent in there, Loki. They're still on their own clocks.
Yeah. So, one of you's free. I think it's Richard's character is free.
Yep. Tinkle.
Both kind of.
And I am free in the same spot, or
I feel like the momentum carried you guys 5 feet back, and now you're on the side wall of this small chamber. So
okay, I'm gonna try to shuffle to the next door before I freeze to the floor again. Because I think I only have one more round before I take damage.
And FX is basically going to be trying to think of.
Well, you can just give me a reflex, Richard, to see if you can just make it their normal style.
Oh boy, here I go. Flat D20 for me. Nope. I just want to die, apparently.
You slip and you're like 5 feet from the entrance.
All right. FX will basically kick off the wall and go for the door, trying to basically, again, shuffleboard himself, collide into Richard's character and shove us both into through, or at least towards the doorway.
Going through a lot of work for this orphan.
And you both get out. I think that just leaves Cope's character, who will take this 1d4 points of damage. 4 points of damage.
Yep. Festivus disintegrates into the ice.
Oh no, you wish it was that clean. No, it's full frostbitten mode. Your skin turns blue, your cells experience rapid cellular death, your blood vessels pop out, and then the blood immediately freezes as it trickles down your face. Freezing to death is no joke, but man. But Dyer got the axe and then is gone. It's someplace else in a sub-basement of this keep.
Oh, he's the only one that made it to the other side. We got pushed back to the front.
Yep.
I thought we were going towards the other door.
You were further splitting the party. Okay, I misunderstood. That's on me. So it is Tinkles and who else?
Tinkles, FX, and Dyer were aiming to get to the other side.
Okay.
Alan will look to who else came down that hasn't died or made it to the other side?
All the people over by there by that rubble, except for whoever Cope was.
Okay.
Which I think was Festivus. So I'll mix them.
Kenneth, did you send any characters down?
Merle and Benji are mine.
Okay. And
I didn't send anyone across yet.
Mm-hmm. You want me to try shuffleboarding you guys across too? Or shoving you across too like I did them? It seemed to have worked well enough. Or are you not?
You could just go up to the courtyard.
The frozen dude and takes another phantom swig. He's still disappointed the flask is empty. I guess one try. Let's even over there.
What's the harm?
Looking at those 3, what went across? Is it just what's it look like for them over there?
Well, you don't see what they're doing, so you need to decide what is blind.
Yeah. Benji, go. Earl's already leaving.
Okay, so Alan will shove Earl across.
Benji is the one going.
Shove Benji across.
Okay, so this is longer than your normal ones because on the previous ones you're going from door to buyer. Now you're going straight down the shot to the door because you're going down through this room like lengthwise. So this one.
Actually, if we're going to get a further throw, hey Earl, before you go, you wanna lend me a hand, see if we can't give him a little bit extra oomph.
I guess.
And so basically, going side by side, we'll both shove as hard as we can to try to shove them across in one go as best as possible.
All right, Benjamin, give me a reflex save. See if you can stick this landing.
Something stuck.
You ping your foot on the pier, and you're in the middle of the room, on your butt.
Shit! Kick off it, and go.
Seems like an idea.
Mm-hmm. All right. Give me a fortitude and then another reflex.
Okay. Actually got a -2 for it.
Yeah, you're not. Your speed is not reduced. You can scramble to your feet and just like run the last little leg here.
You just wanted another reflex.
You got high enough before, and I'll just say you can spend the round to scramble to your feet and then run.
Okay.
So you also make it to the other door, leaving just Alan and Ellinger.
All right. Well,
those guys are idiots. Let's go up top.
Yep. No,
I'm not a player.
I'm not going to try it on my own, and I'm not going to try shoving myself across. So let's go back up to the tower, shall we? Good luck, guys. And then
Screw you guys.
make his way out.
So those of you who have been waiting in the courtyard, nothing's really happened lately. And then of the 7 people that went down there, 2 crawl back out of the hole.
Oh shit! Is everybody okay? Well, what's going on? Where are the others?
Some sort of fire trap, and then room made of ice that 4 crazy people tried to go through. Mostly thanks to him throwing them through it, but
All right. Any fatalities?
at least one.
Who?
What was his name?
Festivus.
Festus. Yeah, it froze to death in that ice room.
Ooh.
He was supposed to be our superhero.
He thought he was supposed to be our superhero. Did he at least go down heroically? Alan was like, I mean, I guess kind of, yeah.
A little bit of frozen shit leaks out his chapped asshole down there.
Right, well, good luck to them. And which way are we headed? Tower?
Yeah, I've been sitting here waiting to go up this tower the whole time, says
All right.
Samantha.
Let's
Only
do this.
logical character run by me.
All right. So you guys begin moving towards the tower. We will deal with your guys in just one moment, as the other 3 who made it to the other side of the tomb, or 4 that made it to the other side of the tomb, went down a short hallway and opened up on the other side of a secret door. And I will just, you guys have vision on all these tokens, so I'll just temporarily bring you over to this other map. You guys are in a dark hallway. I don't think any of you guys had a light.
We did have a torch. We didn't really specify who had.
Yeah, I had a feeling that wasn't the person doing matrix moves across the ice.
No, might have been the last one actually. I think.
I thought it was me because I was suggesting we strap a bunch of shit to my club and use it as a makeshift torch.
Okay.
All right, so let me give you that 20 feet of dynamic lighting. Let's see. It's bright light. 20 feet. Low light. 20 feet. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Those are stairs leading up, and then it goes into a hallway over here.
So which way did we come from? Like this way?
Yeah, to the south. There's a secret door there. That's just not on the map.
All right. Next one was what? Something about a storm. The Baleful Storm.
Raging Tempest Devour from Within.
Yeah, because Dyer's got a absolutely massive axe right now. It takes 16 strength to wield effectively.
I don't know if I could wield this one. How about you guys?
I look at my puny muscles with a strength of 5. I'm not going to do it, Chief.
Somewhere in the ice, Festivus goes, me.
Oh, shit.
The only character who could have used it effectively.
Yeah. Benjamin's got a strength of 13, but I think it's at 16.
So do we want to go up the stairs or go into that room?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I almost forgot. I just scrolled down to the hallway you guys are in. Since you have light, you pause for an instant. On the broad stone steps, you see a hint of a glimmer of gold. Several steps below, on the ground where you are now, there is a gold coin next to the wall.
Fine, I'm going to grab it. I established early on that he's greedy, so...
You got one gold coin.
He said it was from this direction?
It's from the north.
Oh, from the north over here?
Uh-huh.
Can I feel around the wall and see if I can find like a hidden wall or anything?
You actually do. You find what looks like a northern hidden door that wasn't completely closed all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Pushing it open. Guys, I found something.
All right, let me see here. Dynamic lighting, did I? Yes, I did. Let me go here. Inside, you see what I'm about to describe. The narrow hall is lined with cut stone blocks. Dusty cobwebs hang from the low ceiling, and time itself seems to weigh upon this ancient place. A trio of upended chests rests in the shadows in the rear of the chamber amid scattered coins. Tracks in the dust record the path of recent looters.
So it looks like this has been disturbed relatively recently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on the bright side, that likely means there ain't any traps in there.
And you said there's still some stuff littering the ground?
Yeah, I'll roll for that real quick. There's some coins.
Because Tinkles is going to go for all the coins.
All right, so D.
Every time someone else tries to grab a coin, I just look at them.
Everyone else came to try to find their kidnapped townsfolk. He came here to loot, motherfucker.
Hey, I'm an orphan that survived famine.
There you go.
I just start pocketing it greedily.
Mm-hmm.
Like right here. So I think we're doing a pretty good job, guys. Only a few people died. Do we want to go upstairs? Do we want to go look at this room over here?
Yeah. Might be worth seeing where the stairs go.
Mm-hmm.
There's more curses that way. Who knows?
Made this far, might as well keep going.
All right.
Not sure what to expect with the Raging Tempest.
So I guess we go up the stairs.
Up the stairs?
Yep.
All right. So we will cut back to Tower Group. You guys are heading towards the tower. Double wooden doors are in front of you. Let me scroll up to the section here. Think about how you guys want to approach this. Oh, here we go. A little description for you. Flanked by crumbling stone walls, the moss-covered tower stands proud despite the ravages of time. A tall, rust-bound portal bars the tower's sole entrance, watched over by leering, demonic gargoyles. Rings of deep arrow slits pierce the thick walls, and overarching battlements loom high above.
Beckrund is going to take hold of Mother Clucker and underhand toss her towards the door so it does basically the cuckoo thing of flap, 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 flap in that direction.
Yep.
See if anything triggers.
Nope.
Okay.
That chicken's going to outlive us all.
It's amazing how it hasn't died yet.
Feeling a little bit
butcher
more bold,
died,
would Beckrund would follow and go and pick up Mother Clucker and tuck her under his arm. Looks safe so far.
Well, that's news of the growling. He's gonna have his sword in one hand and poke the door with the wooden pole.
Beckrund is going to have his short sword in one hand and a hand in the other.
Samantha will pull her club out. She's wearing her helmet, and she's not exactly sure why they deemed it safe after throwing a chicken at it and poking it with a pole.
This is fair.
Well, he's poking the door in case it opens or the thing crumbles or there's some sort of trap.
No need to worry. He threw a chicken at it already.
Well, I mean, nothing happened to the chicken. Nothing happened to us, right? What? Canary in a mine or something like that? Hand in the dungeon? I don't know.
A bird in the hand? It's better than two in the bush.
Are you flirting with me?
No, I did that on the wagon on the way over.
Oh.
Wait, who said that?
God, says the clouds.
Sure that wasn't a
I'm
chicken
thinking
talking?
like the Monty Python god.
Mhm.
All right. Well, shall we? With Luther, are you in front of the door, armed and ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Then Beckrund will try to pull the door open.
It's old and heavy and slightly warped, so it will take a strength check to try to pull open. Or if you've got an axe or similar weighted hammer-like object, you could spend 5 minutes to try to knock it down.
I mean, Beckrund will hold up his hand axe. Should I do this or do I want to pull?
There's no need to knock it down. What if we want to close it later? I say we pull it open.
All right. Well, get over here and help.
Is there a
Yeah, there's like an iron
handle.
ring handle. Yeah.
I'm gonna loop my chain around it
Ooh, leverage,
and
nice.
tie it off and pull the chain out taut so we can all grab the chain and help pull.
Oh, we'll link the grappling hook into the chain and basically get a nice long tug of war.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, someone give me a strength check. Someone who has the highest one.
I think we're all pulling though.
I've got a 12.
Yeah. You know what? If you all work on the chain, I'll just say you're able to yank the door open. That's logical.
Yeah.
Old school style. I have to get out of the 5th edition thought process.
All right.
All right. So, a hot stench of rot rolls from the tower, raising bile in the back of your throat. Floor of the tower is wide and covered with rotting hides of cattle, sheep, and men. A narrow staircase spirals around the tower wall. Dark forms hang from chains spiked through the walls. Several of these are your fellow countrymen. A pack of snarling beastmen slowly emerge from their shadows, bloody spears clutched in their gnarled hands. And if you zoom in, you can see that they are just the worst kind of amalgamations of people and animal.
Sort of horrible aardvark, man. No werebat.
All right.
With those fingers, he's more probably a why bat.
Yeah. So, same deal as before. Just roll for the ones you control.
Just the highest initiative though.
Yeah, just to make it simpler.
And that's just D20 plus
Agility.
mod? Okay. Add the 1 to that, so mine should be a 10.
Right, 13. Which one you are, Luthien? No, that's not.
That's
No.
Luther.
Oh, guess it didn't put it on there. Let me try again. So that put me on there?
Yep.
Okay. Except you could change me back to a 10.
All right. And Richard's not in this fight, so Samantha, you're up first.
All right, she's gonna pull that chain back and start whipping it above her head.
Yeah, you should probably all be
Okay,
closer to the
yeah.
door. I realized if you're all pulling on the chains, let me just rearrange you real quick. There we go. Sorry,
Right,
go ahead.
That would be more dangerous now. So she will pull out her club and take a step back and take a defensive posture. Ready for these things to come out at them.
Mm-hmm. All right. These suckers are going to spread out, bracing their spears in hand, and that's their turn. Then there's clamoring from above as 2 more emerge and are running down the stairs. And Beck run.
All right. Start with Alan. Where's Alan? Alan's right there. All right. Are these two on ground level?
They're on the ground level, yeah.
All right. Alan will use his sling and chuck a attack at the green guy.
All right. Horrible elephant man.
Yes. All right. The automation's not working. 15.
That hits.
All right. And second range increment is just 1d. Is just a base damage.
Base damage. No modifiers or anything like that.
What?
Takes out one of his eyes.
Yeah. Do I still get a move?
Yeah.
All right. I'll shift out of the way to make room for the melee people to start filing in. Cam. Oh, Cam's got a sling too. Cam's got to run around the corner and do the same.
Okay. That'll hit.
3.
Splits his skull and he dies.
That's how we do it. And then Beckrind is going to move forward with a short sword in hand. And is there ready an attack in this?
No.
Is that a thing? No.
Well, it's old school style, so
yeah.
It's not. You don't just get to flat to say "I ready an action."
Okay, basically,
describe,
and just
all
right, basically just short sword in hand, kind of back, right at the doorway, and just take a swing at anything that gets close. Any bad guy that comes at me. And that's my characters.
All right. And coming down the stairs here is the biggest, nastiest of the beastmen. A burly, part bull, part goat beast, minotaur-looking motherfucker, carrying a battle axe. And he points a finger at you guys at the door and goes, "Humans, give up. Lay weapons at feet." He grabs one of the living hostages hanging from the wall by the hair and puts an axe through the throat, or other humans die. That's his turn. I will let you guys know, at the end of this encounter, you can rescue people, and then they're new level 0 PCs for you. So if you need something above morality is the reason to save people.
What sort of loot do they have?
Wow, okay.
Hey, my character's the
go for the third
photo,
tier.
okay?
Aren't like half of them dead or something on the walls? Or
Nope, some of them are alive.
Yeah.
Some of them are dead, but some of them are alive.
And some of them are half dead. But the others are half alive.
Mm-hmm. Thankfully, none of them are undead at the moment.
Correct.
Luther's like, in the hands of the beastmen, they're all dead already. Come. And that's 30 feet. So I'll move him in there. Yeah, Cornelia will just hang back because, she's a herbalist. Daryl moves in. He's got the cleaver and the dagger. Dagger's what, a D4?
And it can be thrown.
Guess he'll throw it at the bat. So let's see. Probably same increments to 20.
Yep.
It's neutral. And he doesn't have any particularly good agility.
That'll hit.
Hits him with the hilt or something.
Yep. Rattles it for a moment. It was a good try.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Samantha, Cope's only PC.
All right.
Oh yeah, sorry, I almost forgot. At the top of the initiative order, you guys hear a rattling coming from the door, like someone's trying to open it from the other side.
Does it have pulleys too?
Yep.
All right, Samantha's going to run over there and wrap the chain around them
Okay.
so that it can't open.
Just move yourself in there and action, and you can absolutely do that. You don't have like a good locking mechanism, but you can certainly slow it down.
Is it one of those that has like the door handles on it?
Yeah, like the rings, and that's what he said. He's wrapping the 10-foot chain through.
Okay.
So it is knotting it up. I'm just saying that it's it'll probably last the encounter, but it's not a permanent lock for all
I gotcha.
time.
I mean, they're pretty big links on the chain, right? It's not like
Yeah.
a little fine chain.
Exactly.
Are they big enough that I can slide my club through two of them to act as
Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, that door is barred. All right. Okay. Beast men. Kenneth, which one of your PCs threw that dagger? Was it Ellinger or
Earl.
Luthanar? Earl?
Liquor.
All right. That boy's moving in on you.
Mm-hmm.
He's bringing in his spear. 11.
That'll hit 10. So
2.
Yep. Right on the button, and Earl is dead.
Much like you killed those Vinehars, just runs you through with his spear. You hear the champion who's threatening the ones above. Take live, take live. Need for master's plan. And now it is the other group of beastmen's turn. They are running down those stairs. They are not there yet. Background character.
Yeah, if anyone needs a weapon, Earl had the cleaver from Kevin, so only a slight
Cleaver.
chance it's cursed to kill you for holding it.
You can throw it.
All right. I think Background will move up and attack with the short sword.
Okay.
Ooh, that's not good.
Ooh. First fumble of the game. I will get to flip to the fumble chart. I am very excited. You're unarmored, so this will be a single D4. And what's your luck modifier?
For Background is 7, so -1 modifier.
-1. All right. So while I try to find wherever the hell this chart is, roll me a 1D4 plus 1.
3.
3.
Oh, wait, +1?
Yeah, plus 1.
Yep, that was with the +1, so 3.
Fumble. Your weapon comes loose in your hand. You quickly grab it, but your grip is disrupted. You take a -2 penalty on your next attack roll.
Okay. All right.
That is the one upside, is since you're level 0 characters with no armor, your fumbles are not gonna just instantly have you fall on your sword and die.
Okay. All right. Background will call back to Cam and say, use the oil. It's in my belt. And encourage Cameron to go and retrieve the oil, load it into the sling, and try to toss it at the guy with the axe.
All right. This will still be an attack roll. Blah, blah, blah. Champion. Oh, that narrowly misses. Do you wish to burn luck?
I will do luck. I'll burn
All
luck.
right. How much?
We'll do 2 points of luck.
All right. That makes it hit. It doesn't do damage, but he is covered in oil now. I'll give him a little potion marker.
All right. And then Alan's going to come up and just do a sling at the bad guy here.
All right. That is something I do enjoy about these level 0 funnels, is that in some of these encounters, you guys actually have the weight in numbers that'll miss.
Yeah. Who has the torch, by the way?
That would have been Tinkles
Yeah.
down below.
I'm not there.
Well, so he did say he was going to light a torch up here for somebody, like a candle or something.
Yeah, well, someone probably has a candle, but I think the full-on torch you guys crafted is in the hands of Tinkles.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, we crafted a torch, but I know at least one person had a candle. I know one of my characters had a candle, but they fell down the ravine, so.
I know before we separated, y'all said specifically when lighting the torch that you'd light a candle for the up top group, since only one.
That's what I'm
Trying
saying.
to find out which one had a
You've
candle.
got a lit candle.
Yeah.
Those
Well,
still
not
fly
gonna-
as well.
I meant for one of the characters to, because granted it was going to smell bad, but I did mention making one have a badger pelt.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say you have a lit candle, not a torch.
Okay. All right. All right. Cam has the candle then, I'll say.
Mhm. Those don't throw well, but you could if you
No, I
got
know.
within melee range.
I know. All right.
All right.
Those are all 3 characters.
Beastman Champion wipes the oil from his eyes, snarls, and then splits the throat of one of the still living captives while they're unconscious, causing blood to gush down their chest. There is now 5 remaining lived ones. There were 6. And then he is going to hop down the remaining distance and just land there. Cracks his neck before going into the melee. Lufinar.
Guess he'll step up and attack the Batman, which is a plan that has never failed for anyone.
That hits. He's the one with the longsword, if I remember correctly.
Yep. Although he's also got a -1/2 attack, so that's
You scrape him. He takes damage. It's a nasty cut across his chest, but he's still alive. And then you still have Corley outside.
yep. She's got a club, herbs, and rope. I don't know how she's going to contribute.
I think you guys have lost most of your herbs at this point.
Oh yeah, 2 pounds fell down the ravine. That's,
You-
that mist is not just mist anymore. There's some demons down there smoking the good stuff.
I think one of the torches involved 1 pound of herb from all my other characters too.
You should have just hotboxed this entire tower.
Yeah, I'm gonna just have her keep out there because
Mhm.
horror's going on. She's just an herbalist.
All right. Samantha, you've locked that door good. They're still shoveling and rattling, but they're not getting anywhere. Yep.
All right. On the ground, there's a cleaver.
Mm-hmm. Over here underneath Beckland.
Yep.
Alright, she's gonna step up and reach down there and grab that cleaver.
All right, you got the cleaver. What do you want to do with it? You can still do something.
Alright. Can she hop over here and try and hit that dude?
Sure.
Going into a little rage. Let's add a cleaver here. She's got nothing to attack. Damage is what, 1d4?
It's a 1d6. It's a hand axe. Could have thrown it too.
1d6 plus 1 because of her pack hunter instinct. And alright. Attack. Hey-ya.
Oh shit. So this will kill it, but I am curious what the critical result is here.
Yes. Let's take a moment to have some positives as we've been annihilated.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's see. What's your luck modifier there?
+1.
+1. All right, so roll me a 1d4 +1. 5. A solid strike to the torso. Inflict an extra 1d6 damage. So yeah, you come up under, you catch him underneath the armpit and take off an arm and then the head, and that's a dead beast man.
Nice.
He had 3 health total. He already had wound, and then you did more than double his health. That was a jib. So I will just remove that turn of Beastmen because both of them are gone now. All right. So this Beastman will continue down here. And makes it to there. This bug-faced one is going to attack Cam with his spear, just running in there like a wild charging idiot. 15?
Yep, that'll probably kill him too.
Catches you right in the eye.
Ooh. First of my characters to go down.
Oh, la-dee-da.
Almost made it to 11.
Nice. I'm on the very last one.
Same.
Background character's turn.
All right. With his sword cast aside and seeing Cam fall, Beckrun's going to grab the candle that was on his person, get up and basically charge recklessly towards this guy and not really being too careful about his own well-being or potentially getting hurt. But basically try to shove the candle right on the oil.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing.
Basically
All right.
stab him with the candle.
Kamikaze so the rest will live.
I'm going to offer you the devil's bargain here. You can do a normal attack roll, and then if it misses, it misses. Or you can do a luck check, d20 plus your luck modifier. No matter what, you're going to light him on fire. But if you fail, you also get lit on fire. But if you succeed, you're fine.
I'll do the luck check.
All right. All right, you're both on fire.
Okay.
So I will roll a d6.
Oh, God.
Both take 4 damage as you're engulfed in flames.
And that's Beckrund.
He went down in a blaze of glory.
But the Beastman champion is now on fire, screaming in pain.
And then Alan will pick up the short sword. Well, no. First he'll take another, load up another sling and fire it right at this guy.
Okay, Bugface.
Yeah, Bugface.
Yeah, we can start clearing away some dead bodies.
3.
They'll miss.
All right, and as he kind of lets it go, he's going to kind of use that as an opportunity to kind of reach down and pick up the short sword while the critter's either distracted or flinching away.
Right.
And then if I have a little bit more action economy, no, I think I'll stay there.
All right. All right. Beastman Champion's turn. He is on fire.
Mother Clucker will cluck out in sorrow, seeing the farmer burn.
I'm gonna roll a d3 here.
More likely the chicken is just picking at his body.
Okay. He is going to blindly charge forward in between you guys and swing his battle axe down at Alan.
Oh shit!
So,
does it have any penalties for being on fire?
He's going to die at the start of his next turn.
Okay. So is Alan.
So that hits.
That hits. Yep. Actually, can I do a luck to help out here at all?
I'll double check. I believe it only applies to your rolls. I don't think it's going to apply to your AC, but I'll double check. Check for you. Fumbles. Critical hits. Combat. Deeds of arms. Burning luck. Let's see, a character can only burn luck. Oh, arrow. Luck is typically affects Claire's attack rolls, damage rolls, spell check, thief checks, saving throws, but cannot be used for other purposes.
Okay. All right,
So
fair enough. All right,
hey, you can do it for damage rolls. Good to know in the future.
Yeah, good to know. And that's Alan being cleaved in two.
Yep, fully down the middle. Sorry. Beastie on your left. Beastie on your right.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I managed to keep my character's life this far, and then one round, literally one round.
Swish.
So
Who are you attacking here?
Hacking away at D, man. Hopefully.
Meanwhile, I lost 4 of mine almost at the get-go, and I have 1 that's still alive.
7 will probably not hit.
Yes, correct.
And seeing her allies and friends drop like flies, Cornelia's going to flee.
Yeah, that's fair.
At least thinking that if everyone else dies, I can warn the town about the beastmen.
Mm-hmm. Maybe bring back another $20 for another go. All right. Samantha, you're still in it.
She's full raging, and she's screaming in gibberish, and she is going to hack down this flaming beast man in front of her, and then taunt the other bug men.
That'll hit, and that will kill the champion. As you just lay into it with that cleaver, it's not sure for Samantha.
She's gonna point to the next bug man and go, "You're next."
Jesus!
Grab the other axe off the floor if she can.
You grab the axe. They fully run.
She's got 2 axes, and she's just shaking them.
Yeah, you can pick up the Beastman Champion's battle axe, which does
that's what I meant.
A D8 of damage.
All right, so she's got that battle axe in one hand and the cleaver in the other hand.
Mm-hmm.
Just shaking them.
So is anyone going to give chase? Because these guys are GTFO.
Yeah, I'll try to chase the one.
Though I do think from Cornelia's perspective, she decides to run, and then 2 beastmen come out.
All right. Haul even faster.
To where, though?
Yeah.
back over the crumbling walls. Maybe just jump straight into the sinking pit.
Yeah, she was
To the
going back
well.
over the walls because the wall worked well the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we know the gate is closed now. And who wants to go over a hole?
All right. So effectively we're kind of ending narrative because I'm just going to keep running. So, Uzar, what you doing?
They'll give chase to the ones that left.
Yeah, I think you can reach this monkey-looking fella.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give it an attack. Nope.
There's a reason he retired from mercenary work.
So yeah, they're just going to keep going. So I would say if you want, you could get like another 2 attack rolls on that last guy who's running before they reach the ruined section of the wall.
Sure. If he doesn't end him now, they'll just come back in greater numbers.
That natural 20 certainly hits. So that'll almost certainly kill him. Oh wait, that was your damage roll. Yeah, he's dead. And while you're laying into him, the Bugman is scrambling over the ruins of the wall up to the north. He's gone. Meanwhile, Samantha, inside that tower, the door to the north is still rattling, like something's trying to get in.
She'll wait to regroup with their others.
Okay.
Are there any other weapons on the?
Outside of
just start looting.
Yeah, outside the dead PCs, there was the spears dropped by the 3 dead beastmen that you killed, and the battle axe. Let me double check on the.
And don't forget, there's like 5 people still strung up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh yeah, she can go start helping them come.
The
take them
beastman
down.
champion is wearing a skull branded with a chaos rune, made of precious metal. That looks like it might be worth something.
She will definitely take that and put it in her sack.
Yeah. And Earl had a crowbar on him as well. That was his bonus item. Plus, now someone can claim his sheep.
Yeah.
Wait, what did he have on him?
A crowbar.
Crowbar. Yeah, we'll take that. That'll be useful to help rip the chains of these people who are chained off.
Yeah, there's the dagger. What bounced off the bat?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that too.
Luther's going to claim one of the spears at least. So longsword's nice, but a spear gives you some reach.
The Brickrend had a fair amount of stuff. Let me just drop
that. That might be a good stopping point given additional characters.
Oh no, we need to resolve this door first.
It's gonna be our characters bursting out, isn't it?
Maybe.
I had a feeling as soon as you said that the door was banging.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well.
Listen, Richard, just let me try to trick people into killing themselves sometimes, okay? Stop being fucking genre aware.
You want to open that door?
Just start looting all this stuff.
So let's trying to be opened. Luther's gonna try and listen at it.
Lots of banging, some cursing, some mumbling about it was opening a moment ago.
Who goes there?
Yeah, it's you guys on the other side of the door. It's yourselves.
Oh, it's the ones that were in the other.
Yeah, you went up the stairs and.
Oh.
You went up the stairs and you're here now. You were opening the door so that way you could help out in this combat. Then Cope just hard locks it. I'm like, okay then.
Yeah, could have been reinforcements. The wrong side.
Mhm.
Did we take the dangerous route to get here?
Maybe.
I look at all
Looks
the bodies. I think we took the safe option to get here.
That's a fair point.
Help me take these
Uh,
people down.
I can't move past the door.
Oh, right. Sorry, the dynamic lighting. Someone locked it.
No, let me free.
Just like a
This is
invisible
finally rich.
barrier.
Yep. So you see a tower, people, some dead, some alive, chained from the walls, covered in gore-smeared furs, walls and ceiling, and floor. Just, it's not an unpleasant place to be.
Yeah, I'm gonna start helping people down as much as I can.
Mhm.
They're hanging by like ropes and stuff.
Chains.
Chains.
Yeah,
Okay.
Samantha's using her crowbar to help pop people off the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would just help like when you pop them off the wall, just kind of help them down, since I can't really do much otherwise.
You managed to save 5 people. That will be 5 new level 0 PCs to replenish people's losses.
So how
What are you
many?
talking about? We totally lived.
I have 2 characters survived. How about you guys?
I have one.
One.
I lost
I
all
like
my
that-
characters immediately, and then I had Tinkle survive.
Technically
My
3,
three
but I had her
left.
retreat.
Also, I feel like I have to make Tinkles a thief at this point.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, if you make it to the end of this adventure. Because my plan was that I was going to do this adventure, then I was going to do an actual level 1 adventure with the surviving PCs with all the same loot, but they get an actual level up into classes.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
And if there's multiple survivors, which is questionable, then you would choose.
Mm-hmm.
So of the 20 that came, there is only 6.
Right.
Meat
Well, we get
grinder
5
dungeon.
more.
Meat grinder dungeon indeed.
Yeah.
Especially, given one shot. Pretty well ends a guy at this level.
Yep. That freaking pit claimed so many people.
Right.
Free right off the bat.
Just
I feel like I really got into the zone with that ice dungeon room, though.
Oh yeah.
Again, you started beautiful minding that whole thing.
Right.
You're like, I will unravel this.
I just love the mental visual of, Dyer basically being slung across, climbing up the beer, and then using the axe to sled across the other way in just a couple of seconds.